the Pallys 2025. Thank you for being here. We are going to we're gonna have a lot of fun today. We've got a whole bunch of categories for you. Sorry I was muted. Banksy Main said it looks like a great intro. Yes,
It
yes,
was. It was
yes.
a dress
It
rehearsal.
was.
Dress rehearsal for the
And
Pallys. We got to do a dress rehearsal before any award
right.
show. Yeah.
And any of them. That's why we're the best, because we do
Yeah.
the dress rehearsal.
Yes, yes, which
Yes.
was great. Sean, you did a great job on that.
We're always ready.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Aaron Ruiz says, I like that the most excited Sean has been. You can't hear him. Thank goodness, right? Uh so we've had an incredible year. Comics have. We have too, but that's a different matter. We'll talk about that more later. Um, the comic book industry has had an amazing 2025. So many great comics. Um, like an overwhelming amount of great comics this year. And we're gonna celebrate them. This is the official award show of the comic book industry. You got your Eisners, your Kirby's, all those things don't matter. This is the one that matters, and we thank you for being here to have the conversation, to give away the awards, to determine who the winners and losers are. We've got Canadian Goose Marco.
Celsius, which is the what they use here.
Oh, wow. So what is it right now for you?
In Celsius, it's like negative something. In Fahrenheit, it's 3 degrees.
I'm too American for this.
Damn, dude. Well, I hope you enjoy it. We've got Tyler.
I was hoping Marco would do like a goose impression and just honk. I used to be able to honk like a goose real good.
Honk.
That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I'm not going to scare my neighbors though by doing that.
You would be that loud?
Let's see if I still got it. Huh? I don't know if that came off on mic or not.
Sounded like
It did.
It did? Okay.
a scared individual is what it sounded like.
Yeah, no, I don't have it anymore.
Yeah.
I used to have it. I used to like be able to call out the geese and they would like crane their necks at me. I was a very lonely kid. I would just go out and try and talk to the animals alone.
I could call squirrels.
I was like a wild thornberries kid, you know. I was like, I want to talk to this goose. We're gonna have a connection. I still feel that way. I just know I can't talk to them, but I could vibe with any animal. Banksy Man said, "Sounded like your O." You know, you're surprisingly right.
Oof.
I know. Which, hey, if they find out that's what it sounds like, I already hit it. You know.
Thanks. And I'm Sean. Appreciate you guys being here. Whether you're live or in the future, smash the like button for the Pallys.
Smash.
It's been one hell of a year. Really, really appreciate you guys being here with us. Electric's kicking us off with the super chats. 200 SEK. Thank you so much. My Pally goes to our fave pals with some comics bucks. And to get closer to a wheel spin. Well, you've guaranteed a wheel spin, brother. Hopefully we can close today out with the GOAT game. You guys get us over the hump. That would be incredible. There are already over 50 of you here. Love to see it. Easy Bake Lovin' with the 5 spot. Says, I've heard that Canadian geese are born of the repressed rage of Canadians. Marco, thoughts?
This is why they fly south. They actually fly south to export the hate from Canada. So that way when they're calm and docile to come back into Canada.
We need to tariff those geese.
Build that air fence.
Would you say export the hate?
Yeah, export that hate.
Yeah,
I love that.
that's what
But
the U.S.
Canadian
does.
geese are, but the Canadian geese, that's why they're so violent. They're so like angry. They come to calm down in the U.S. to let loose a little bit.
They got teeth. You know that, right?
I've heard, yeah.
Yeah, it's gross.
Unbelievable. Patrick Zay says, bro, I'm at the awards. I'm trying to rush the stage.
You're like about that video game awards kid. Shout out Hillary Clinton. You know, like.
Oh my god. Oh man. Who's here? I'm trying to look in the crowd. Who do I see? I see Logan Wayne. Logan Wayne, wow. He says, "Hi, fellas. Hope you're all doing well today." Logan Wayne, it's good to see you. Glad we got you for a little bit before Omar goes live. Happy to have you, brother. I see Rami Darwish. What's up? I see Kyle says, "Sounds like the voice break when you try to order food."
My voice does not break when I order food. I know what I'm doing when I'm ordering food. That's fat boy shit right there.
Wow.
I got the app ready. Get my rewards.
Lucas Holder says, "We outside." No, we're inside. We are
Yes.
inside for the award show. Entertain Me says, "Money sent." Okay, whoa, money sent. What
Oh,
does
all
that
right.
mean?
What are we selling them?
Hold on, let me check that. Let me check the PayPal. Hold on a second, because we've been getting some activity in that PayPal.
Yeah, I
Entertain
hope
Me
you
with the
guys like
two
Yu Yu
spot.
Hakusho.
Says, "Link PayPal now for the money I'm sending the pals." Okay.
Yo, we got dang, 50 each.
Hey,
Thank you.
Beautiful.
Thank you,
Thank you.
entertain
thank
me.
you, entertain
Thank
me.
you. Thank you so much. That will help entertain me. So thank you so much. All right. Now we're gonna get into the Pallys,
Yeah.
but there are some things that we need to establish first. The first thing we have to establish is that even though I said earlier winners and losers, that's just a joke. The industry has had an unbelievable year. There are no losers. These are just a representation of what we think are some of the best books to come out this year. This list is based on Pals pulls. So all the categories, all the nominated books are not based on our individual tastes because then there would be no way to give the award. We all have to have read the book.
Yeah.
The only way to ensure that is through using Pals polls as the main source. So there will be a lot of books that you or I or Marco or Tyler think should be here that will not be because we didn't review them on Pals polls.
Although I am getting our top 5 comics together for separate posts, and Marco's and I's very similar.
I bet there's gonna be so much crossover just because the quality of the stuff
Yeah.
that we also happen to read on Palsbles is just up there.
It's been a
Which is why
huge,
they're on.
huge year for comics, really.
Huge.
Yeah, very.
Huge. It's been huge.
And 2026 is going to be better. Now that's all about the Pallys. It's also oh no, one more thing. When we cannot decide a winner, let's say we each pick a different book. We will have to turn it over to the audience and you guys will vote on the winner. So you guys are going to help us today.
Mm.
And I appreciate it.
Ties were more likely when we had a 4th man, but I'm sure there'll be some discrepancies here.
Yeah, I mean, ties are impossible. What is possible is, well, I guess a 3-way tie is
Yeah.
possible if we
Yeah.
each pick something different.
We'd have to, yeah.
Now the predictions show, the prediction part of this show, we are going to tell you the results of the 2025 predictions, the predictions that we made for this year. I have all of our results, including Kale's.
I hope Kel
Good,
wins.
okay.
This will be
I
the
was thinking
last time that we might have a chance to dunk on Kale for losing, or maybe he'll win. Who knows? You
If he
never
wins,
know.
I'm messaging him and I'm telling him to go in his break room real quick. Get the FaceTime ready.
Non Gratia says, "First year with the pals. Super appreciate you all. Got me back into floppies for the first time in years, so the project works. Wallet prepped to be smoking already this morning." Wow, thank you so much. It's been great seeing your name in the chat here. I've been seeing you more and more lately. Appreciate you coming on board with us. Thank you. The predictions for later, we're going to be telling you guys our predictions for 2026. I've got some really interesting questions here in the bag, and we'll see. We'll see who nails it.
I tried tricking Sean after Palace polls yesterday. I'd be like, "Yo, what are the questions for tomorrow?" He got me. He caught my ass.
It's too obvious. You got to be a little more covert. Be like, oh, you have those questions ready?
None of that works on me.
Oh, damn. Okay, never mind.
Steel trap up there.
Near says, I'm trying to catch up on my books. My hoopla borrows are full. Well, hey, based on our last conversation,
That's piracy.
that's
Yo,
that's just an invisible barrier that you can cross if you want to. Oh man. Caden's Hideout says, is Kale in the best pal category? Listen, everyone is. BJ Kicks is. You guys can
Well-
write him in. He's a pal. Victor Dandridge is.
Yeah.
You can write him in. I'm not sure if anybody.
Look at Comic Suit though. Come on.
He just said what I said. He asked what I said. Of course you are. Of course you are. Comically Optimistic says, hey gang, question. How often do you guys find your true favorite release of a week being different than your pick for Pals Pools? Like, do you typically get to talk about your fave on the show? That's a good question.
Oh, that's a very good question. Because yeah, we definitely read more than we do for Palace polls. I'll be honest. Once I'm done reading for Palace polls, the idea of what's better and what's like, I don't start ranking things anymore. It's out the window. I'm really just
interesting.
reading stuff. Occasionally there'll be one where I'm like, damn, that was really good. Like if it's like a Department of Truth week, that book's probably jumping out to me, and it probably would have been my poll on pick of the week possibly on certain weeks. But yeah.
I think something similar. I will typically read after the fact. So yeah, at that point, I'm no longer thinking about where this ladders up, but I am just looking for that. Oh, hey, I had a great time with this thing. This was cool. I'm going to put this aside. Like, I think the marker for me is, am I going to keep this? Am I going to actually bag and board this? Because I don't do that anymore. If I've read it, even if I liked it, I am going to put it out front so other people can go pick it up in my apartment building. Like,
I
unless
forgot
for
you,
sure.
you dump your garbage in the.
Well, I put it, and I put a little sign, free comics, please take.
Some guy just walks by like, look at this fucking nerd again.
Yo, somebody takes them
Sure,
because they're out there for maybe 20 minutes.
Someone's decorating their walls with Marco's comic books. Just
Somebody's got their fireplace going, it's kindling.
Oh
Yep.
no!
I would fucking hate that.
I'm actually staying 5 doors down from a comic book shop.
Oh, take some
Amazing.
some B-roll for it. You can do it on
Yeah.
TikTok. I'm forcing you
I'm
to
gonna
do
take some
TikTok now.
pictures.
All right. Let's do it. Oh, I didn't even answer the question. Yeah, that it happens a lot that Kaya will be my real pick of the week, or Escape, or The Sacrificers, or Department of Truth, like Tyler said. A lot of times it's one of those books. But when you look at this list for the Pallys, you're gonna find that we're talking about some of the best books in comics. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think there's a large gap this year between the mainstream and
Yeah.
I mean, Image and shit that's still mainstream. It's not like we're gonna be talking about Tilly Walden today, no offense. But like, the mainstream has been amazing this year. So all right, without further ado, let's begin the Pallys 2025. And we're going to start with Best Series. This is the series that really just knocked our socks off, that was above and beyond amazing, that really just had an incredible year. The nominees are Absolute Batman, Batman Dark Patterns, Absolute Martian Manhunter, Assorted Crisis Events, and Absolute Wonder Woman.
So I want to start here because Assorted Crisis Events, we haven't read all of the issues, but all of us independently, I believe, have at the very least caught up or have read up to a certain amount. And this first category was hard because I was tossing and turning between Dark Patterns and Absolute Martian Manhunter. But I remembered I was also caught up on Crisis Events, and so two of these being Dennis Camp joints. So I think I'm going to strike Dark Patterns for that because I feel like I'm loving a lot of Dennis Camp right now. And then that leaves the book we don't really talk about, but that we should be. And then Martian Manhunter, the one we can't shut up about, that I think for all of us was maybe 3 pick of the weeks for each of us on any given week. So I'm going to go with that one because that's the one that I had a combination of I love what's going on the page. I love what this means for the story. I like the kind of theorizing and the way that potentially it expands. So, yeah, that's going to be my pick. I had to really whittle this down. It's going to be Absolute Martian Manhunter, even though it hurts to not say Dark Patterns. It is hurting me.
Oh, I hope you're okay.
Yeah, I'm all right. A little slow gas.
Oh boy. My gut says Absolute Martian Manhunter as well, but as I'm thinking, it might be Absolute Batman actually, and that's because there's a lot to go on here. The entire Bane saga is this year. That really good that I loved. The Mr. Freeze 2-issue arc. I love that. That was Marcos Martin on art. Phenomenal. And then there was also Absolute Joker by Jock, which I was a little cooler on, but that's a lot of really good shit. And then there was that Clayman issue that was really good in the middle of the summer. As a book, man, I'm gonna go with Absolute Batman. I feel so basic for saying it, but it just as a whole, it had more issues than Absolute Martian Manhunter, and it continued to be just as good and sometimes even better and exponentially better throughout the year.
My pick is Absolute Batman as well. I think Absolute Batman is the best series of the year. It is the highest selling series of the year. I think that everybody involved is doing some of the best work of their life right now. And I'm so happy with Scott Snyder and Nick Dragata.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna forget seeing the line that Nick Dragata had at New York Comic Con. My man is a superstar now.
Couldn't even see him.
So yeah. No, seriously, I don't even know what he looks like. So yeah, Absolute Batman is gonna take this one on the part of us. But you know what? Let's let the listeners have their say anyhow.
Sure.
I'm gonna put up a poll with the same the same books, and I want to see what you guys decide is best. So here we go.
And don't worry, Absolute Martian Manhunter fans. There are categories here that you'll probably see that book in again. So
The lack of Marvel is disturbing.
dude, yeah, there are some there. I mean, Marvel is not absent from any of these, like all of this. But for best series, yeah. Like honestly, when I was racking, I was thinking of like, all right, what's the best Marvel series this year? I was thinking like Captain America and like Moon Knight, but like none of that really blew me up like these books did.
Yeah, exactly. I see some chatters are not happy.
People gonna storm the
that
stage.
Look, man, Absolute Batman is the shit. All these books are the shit.
Yeah. And somebody called out, yeah, Dennis Camp has 2 books in here, and Hayden Sherman has 2 books in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, I just want to call out that for Absolute Batman, Tyler, it was for this year, it was your pick of the week 6 times out of the issues that released.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
For Sean, it was 5. I'm going to include the annual, so that's 1 each for all of us.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah.
So, but for me, I don't actually have it. Looking back at the data, I don't have Absolute Batman, and that makes sense. I feel like this arc I wasn't as thrilled with it, but for Absolute Martian Manhunter, for context, I have 3 pick of the weeks on that one. Tyler has 3 picks of the week on that one, and Sean has what is this? 4 pick of the weeks.
On which book was that?
Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Wow,
Okay,
you
yeah,
picked it
I do.
another week more than Marco and I. Interesting. Wonder what
Yeah.
was out that week.
I do love that book.
But that tracks. I mean, honestly, I thought Sean would have more Batman picks than I would.
It's because you like the freeze issue more than the freeze
Oh, I
issues more
did
than I
love
do.
those issues. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm a big Marcus Martin guy.
yeah. The annual was heat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people were like, okay, well, the annual was good, so I guess that counts. Yeah.
Oh wait,
They're
Daniel
gonna,
Warren Johnson.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah, that was pretty hot. Yeah.
That's still considered part of this volume, right? Isn't annual still part of the volume?
yeah. It is. It should be. Yeah, at least it should be.
And who's new? Whose first pally is this? I want to hear from
Yeah.
you right now. I want to hear from you. Whose first pallies is this? Say it in the chat. I feel like. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Sean, was there an absolute Batman issue that really jumps out to you in your brain?
14.
14. Okay.
That's the finale of the fight with
Yeah.
Bane.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was nuts. Absolutely crazy. I'm gonna close the poll and see where you guys all landed. I want everybody to vote in these polls if you can,
Wow.
because absolute Wonder Woman, according to the poll, takes it. So the pals at home, you guys voted absolute Wonder Woman, 49% of you. Absolute Martian Manhunter, 33%. Batman Dark Patterns, 16%. Assorted Crisis Events, 2%. I can't fit all the possibilities in those polls, unfortunately, because you can only do 4 for YouTube. So I left Absolute Batman off. It won our vote, so that's fine.
Come on,
None
YouTube.
of us. I'm the only one that has Wonder Woman on there as a pick of the week. You guys didn't have any, which I guess tracks.
I was strategically absent for a lot of the Wonder Woman issues that we
I
talked
think
about.
so. Yeah, I think so.
I see you guys. Chop Harder Alchemist says second Pallys. Hayden's Hideout, first Pallys. That sounds crazy.
That's
to me.
Wait,
nuts.
what?
That's crazy.
It's impossible.
I remember when you were born, Hayden.
Tracy's first Pallys. Dylan's first Pallys. Patrick Zay's first Pallys. Kurt Wildshut and Shrew Patel's first Pallys. Banksy, this cannot be your first Pallys. I feel like you've been here for 3 of them. No way. Superjob said, should we consider a best Marvel series so they have a shot at winning? Marvel's in some categories. I think I'm going to vote for Marvel in some things.
That's like the Oscars having that cinematic achievement award where like they could put the blockbusters in there so a Marvel movie can win.
Right. MX Mothman first Pallys. Lucas Holner second. Luna Pink first one. No, stop it. Near second Pally. Samuel Summers, my guy. Where are you at? Second Pallys for him. Logan Wayne, first Pallys. Thank you for being here, brother. Super Job, thank you for being here. First Pallys. Into Gray, first Pallys. So many of you. I cannot read all of them. I love you guys.
That's a lot.
It's beautiful. Yes. All right. Second category. Let's get into it. Best one shot. So the only things that count here are issues that were not tethered to anything else. So an individual one shot, an annual, something like that. Those are the only things that count. The nominees are Deadpool Batman #1, Batman Deadpool #1, Absolute Batman Annual, Absolute Evil #1, Spider-Man versus the Sinister 16 #1. What do you guys think?
This is easy. This is the one that I thought, oh, for sure, we're all going to pick the same one. And it's the right answer, which is Absolute Evil #1. Oh, dissenting opinions?
After all these cycled through, that's the one that didn't jump out to me. It's good. Don't get me wrong. It's damn good. But right now, I'm stuck between Absolute Batman Annual #1 and Batman Deadpool #1. One of them has Grant Morrison doing some fourth wall breaking, which is like my jam. And the other one has Batman fucking up neo-Nazis, which is also my jam. Which one? Man, I'm sorry, Grant. I'm going to go with Absolute Batman Annual. I just think that one stayed with me longer. Like Grant's, story on that was fun as hell, but I didn't love all the stories in it. So, yeah, I'm gonna go Absolute Batman Annual #1.
Man, this is tough because I think Absolute Evil, Absolute Evil
What?
#1.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, I have to. I
Let's
want to.
go.
Yeah,
Wow. You
because
guys support what's in that Absolute Batman Annual, huh? Jeez, come on.
yes, I do. I support Batman beating the shit out of.
Good answer. That's what I was getting at.
Yes. Yeah. So Absolute Evil will take it.
Wow.
I just think this issue was insane. Um, yeah. I just think it was amazing. It was it was a shock to me. Um, I know. The annual was amazing. I know. I'm sorry.
You fucking Al Ewing stands. Come on.
He killed it. I couldn't even believe that was his script. It was just crazy. It's just unbelievable.
I remember that week where I was reading it being like, oh wow, that was actually excellent. I forgot what was on the docket that week for anything else, but I did not expect all of us because I'm looking back at the data too. All of us pick of the week. Although Batman, Deadpool, all of us pick of the week as well. But still, that one stood out.
Yeah. I put up a poll, and I guess I'll just put up a poll with the books the books that did not win.
Consolation prize.
Yeah.
Jay says, didn't know you guys were on. Buddy.
What? What?
We have a schedule.
See, you don't even deserve to be my rival. You don't know when the pals are live. We are live at the exact same time every Saturday.
Marco's on vacation and is still here.
Yeah, how dare you?
He's in some kind of canted Alfred Hitchcock shot view, but
look at this
making me
painting.
a little dizzy over there. Jeez.
Oh my god. It's funny because the Nightwing Annual was the best issue of the year, says Uncaged Christian.
Oh, that was good. That was whatchamacallit. Who did the James Gordon stuff with Snyder and Detective
Francavilla.
Francavilla. I think that was a Francavilla issue.
Oh, I remember that. I picked that up for the Francavilla art and being lost, but that's because I'm not following the story.
Jay states that it's Christmas. What the fuck you mean it's Christmas?
Yo, he's started early.
Where are you at?
Where are you at? And share that time machine.
Yo, yeah. I don't want to do Christmas twice, but how is it that it's Christmas for you right now today? Where are you in the world that's what's going on?
He's like those like college girls who have birthday weeks.
Right.
Yeah.
Birthday months. Get the fuck out of here. Choose one day. I'll give you the weekend. I ain't celebrating your ass all week long. You better get on. It ain't Hanukkah.
8 crazy nights.
Oh man.
Luna Pink shouting out the Poison Ivy annual too. That was very good as well. Yeah. Patrick Zay, Sinister 16 being in here. Actually, that was my pick of the week that week.
That's why I put it on here.
Oh, okay. So it's got a technicality, no damn boo over on that one.
Well,
I like it.
Yeah. I didn't know if you would rank it higher than the other ones, but I thought there was a shot. All right, I'm gonna close the poll. It is a sweep. You guys love you some Absolute Batman. 66% of you voted Batman. Batman Deadpool is 22%. Deadpool Batman was 8%, and Spider-Man vs. Sinister 16 was 4%.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't confusing to consumers.
Not Somebody Okay says it's Christmas week all the way till New Year's. No, the hell it's not.
What?
But don't say you're not somebody. You are somebody.
Yeah.
You should change your name. I'm somebody, okay? That's what your name should be.
The Christmas tree don't come down till Three Kings Day.
When the fuck is that?
I forget. It's like a week or two after the New Year's. None of that.
Oh, man. All right. Best indie ongoing.
Ooh, I'm going to go Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That wasn't an ongoing. That shit ended.
Oh shit. Okay.
Um, when we say indie on this channel, for the purpose of these kinds of things, unfortunately, it means Image. It means Dark Horse. It's not going to mean super indie. Sorry. You guys know we don't review super indie on the main show on Pals Pools. But let's get into it. The nominees are Escape, Assorted Crisis Events, Exquisite Corpses, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Transformers.
Sean, I think Patrick Zay asked you to go first on this one.
Sure, it's very easy. Assorted Crisis Events.
I'm
I've
there.
never, ever been as consistently affected by a comic book as Assorted Crisis Events. Every issue. I cannot read issues of Assorted Crisis Events back to back.
You can't read them before the show.
Yeah, I did that once before. It was before a live stream on Omar's channel. It was a couple weeks ago, actually. Bad idea. I read the one about relationships.
Nope. No.
Where the dude, bad idea, dude. Don't read that book if you have something to do.
Was it the one where the guy de-ages constantly through time? Oh my god, that's a rough one.
Yeah, that shit was hard to read.
Mine's Assorted Crisis Events as well. I think this is probably our first sweep here. Well, Marco, didn't you say this was your pick?
It was as well, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unanimous. Yeah, easy. I mean, I was between this and Escape, but there's not enough issues for Escape yet. I haven't read the last one. This has just been similarly consistent.
Yeah, I think for me it was probably close with Transformers is kind of a mixed bag this year. A good mixed bag because it was the end of Danny Warren Johnson's run with Hori Corona and the beginning of Kirkman's with Mora. And like those are two incredible teams right there. Yeah. But Assorted Crisis Events just does something with comics that I don't think I've seen. And I've been, I've expressed how much I love one and done stories in comics, and I think that's not done enough. And like that makes you remember each individual issue. Mm-hmm. Whereas an ongoing, those issues kind of blend together. Like I remember that one where it was a double page spread of the woman running the Mobius strip.
Yes. Trying
to catch the moment where she, fell out of time. Like it's just the fact that Zawadzki and Dennis Camp can think like this is insane. Yeah, so it's easily this for me.
Samuel Summer says Gunslinger Spawn is technically indie. Is that your pick, brother? Is Gunslinger Spawn the best indie book of the year? I wouldn't know. I dropped it, sadly. Oh, no, he said Transformers wins it for him. Well, maybe based on what we have to choose from.
I like that Kurt Wildshit's been telling us which ones to get snubbed. He said Power Fantasy snubbed.
It's good.
Earlier he said, I think it was Hayden snubbed. Oh, no, Danny Warren Johnson snubbed.
Well, he got snubbed again. Sorry.
Redcoat and Geiger were great this year. Yeah, I enjoyed them. Battle Beast definitely deserved a spot. Just for being very, very different with the blind bags. They led that initiative. Super Job said no Xenoscope books on here. Lame, dude. I don't know if I've ever read a Xenoscope book in my life.
Is there a Gooner pick of the year category?
If only there was. I you know what? I can add that as a category in the data. I'm gonna add that
for
as a
next
column.
Year. Like we'll have actual data.
How?
I'm just gonna add a column that says Gooner, yes or no.
Is that for you? Is that just for your? What? You're putting a list of Gooners down? Is this like you're gonna be like the J. Edgar Hoover of Gooners? Name names. Who's a Gooner?
If we collectively like Rogue Savage Land, right? Gooner book.
Keep going back to that.
I thought we were naming people. Hayden.
No.
Lucas. Patrick. Atomic Hound. I thought that's what we were doing. Oh, shit. All right. So according to you guys, the best indie book of the year is Transformers at 48%. Exquisite Corpses comes in at 25%. Escape at 17%. TMNT at 10%. Very good.
Yeah, TMNT was a weird one this year. Like it had some real highs and then just sorry.
Yeah.
People writing J. Edgar Gooner in the chat. That's so good. Why did I think of that?
That's crazy. Cosmic November said Marco is the people's pal. Are we gonna do pal of the year this year? Are we gonna do it? I didn't want to do it last year.
It's too small of a pool.
3 versus 4.
We're
Yeah,
down.
it was-
We're down 25%.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hayden's hideout with the 5 spot. Gruner pick of the year. Tuxedo Tiger She-Hulk variant.
What the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, what is this? I gotta look this up. Tuxedo Tiger.
Oh, that's tame. Wait, no, that's a 2023 variant. I don't know.
I didn't even find it. I don't even know.
Yeah, I'm not.
Oh, that's
seeing
2023. I see.
Yeah. There's a really cool Alexander Lozano one from this year.
I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, Hayden. What the fuck, man?
Hey, different strokes, different folks.
Chop Harder Alchemist with the 9.99. Happy holidays. Thanks for another great year of comics and community. Hype for what stories 2026 brings. Still all in for DC and Next Level, but also hope for Chip to bring the hype with Armageddon. Yo, I could not agree more. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate you all year round. You've been incredible. Thank you for being such a huge part of what we do. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And we actually talked about the Armageddon hype yesterday on Pals Pulls a bit. So check it out.
Yeah. Totally. All right. Let's get on to the next category. And just so you guys know, we are 3 out of 10 on the goal to play the GOAT game today. There are over 100 of you with us. Thank you so much. Make sure you like this damn video. Like it. Share everything you can do to help support us. In our last main show of the year, we want to go out real strong. What writer is going out strongest this year? Best writer of 2025. The nominees are Kelly Thompson, Joshua Williamson, Scott Snyder, Dennis Camp, and Jason Aaron.
So as much as I love all of the Dennis Camp books that he's been putting out, they make me think, they make me feel, all great. But Joshua Williamson is the one that I will, a Superman book, a random title, well, I will have read the book, put it down, be like, that was a blast. That was a good time. I'm thrilled and excited for the next issue. They're not revelatory. They're not breaking the medium, except sometimes they do when Superboy Prime is around. But he to me is the writer that for me, I open a book and I'm like, I'm having fun. I'm eating good. I'm having a burger.
I love Josh Williamson. I love Kelly Thompson because Birds of Prey also ended this year, and that was still pretty damn good throughout the year. But man, it's got to be Dennis Camp. This is like Dennis Camp's year. He had 3 huge ass books this year, and each of them in a different sphere: Absolute Martian Manhunter, Ultimates, and Assorted Crisis Events. Like this one was like, as much as I like the other writers on this list, Scott Steiner doing some of like career work, honestly, with Absolute Batman and DCKO, widely different feeling books. It's Camp. That Ultimate 17, Sean.
Yeah. So for me, this is actually probably the easiest category that we have. Someone said it in the chat and I agree. Joseph said it. Dennis Champ.
Hey, nice.
There's just no way. Assorted Crisis Events is the best indie. Absolute Martian Manhunter is a nut hair away from best overall series.
What?
Come on now.
A nut hair?
You're gonna have to define
Yes.
that.
That's varying.
I don't have to define it. Pull your pants down and take a look.
I know. Mine are some are long, some are short,
pull one. Whichever one you pull first, that's the length.
It sounds like a way a witch does some kind of incantation.
They might
Hair of a nut, you know, like
keep reading Absolute Wonder Woman. She might be pulling a nut hair off Steve Trevor real soon. I put the poll up for best writer. You guys have it out, but for us on the actual panel, Dennis Camp does take it.
Yeah.
Dennis Champ, indeed.
Steve Canara saying Old Man Wade should have been considered. Wade had a great year too. Not really on this list because we didn't really talk about it on Pals polls, but Batman and Robin Year One, phenomenal ass book across the board, all year.
Yeah. Steve Canaris says Old Man Wade should have been considered. He was. That's what's hard about this is that we can't represent to you the people that were all considered. Like we really should probably even be doing 4 people. That way it could fit the poll, but
Yeah.
I couldn't narrow this down. Jason Aaron belongs here. Like maybe
Superman.
he doesn't win, but he belongs here.
If not for his Superman stuff, then even for the relaunch of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, like they're standing here for each of these writers.
Yeah, it's tough. All right, I'm gonna close the poll here, and a surprising result to me: Scott Snyder takes it.
Okay.
39%. Kelly Thompson just behind the 35. Josh Williamson 20%. Jason Aaron 6%. Yeah, Bug Wars for sure. Bug Wars, yes, Bug Wars was awesome. Frank C says, "Hey pals, discovered your channel earlier this year. You guys made me rediscover my love of comics after years of not reading. Thank you for a great 2025. You guys are the best." That put a genuine smile on my face, Frank. Thank you so much. There's really no other compliment that means more. Knowing that we have a hand in getting people to refine their love of comics is just beautiful. And, that has happened for me through this show as well. So the fact that we could do that for you is beautiful. I am being told to check the chat.
Oh, it's there.
Patreon Pals chat.
Yeah, check it.
That is a cover.
That's the Safe for Work cover.
What? Wait, there's an alternate? Show that. What are we doing here?
It's too early for Morningwood.
Whoa, damn. Send me that. Private.
Yo,
Private,
he said
just
slide into his DMs.
With that, yeah.
All right, Gooner Pal of the Year, Sean, awarded.
Well,
stamp.
Listen, what else is new?
that merges Pal of the Year with Gooner Pick of the Year, the 2 requested categories. There you go.
Yeah.
Sean's the winner.
Superjob says, "I'm way less enamored of both Williamson and Camp than the Pals are." Well, in the case of Williamson, it's not only is it volume, but I think Superman was definitely the 6th book that I considered for series. I just, I wanted it bad, but I just couldn't see putting it over the books that we had here.
Williamson also doing great work on G.I. Joe this year. That kind of goes under our radar on the show, but it's a damn good book.
Yeah, and we reviewed probably the first 12 of those or something like that.
Yeah, good
about. The next category, best writer's cool, but who's the best artist of 2025? The nominees are Hayden Sherman, Jorge Jimenez, Dan Mora, Nick Dragata, and Eric Zawadzki. I am having a very hard time with this because, I really on a given day could choose any one of them. I have to go with Nick Dragata again.
Oh,
I have to do it again.
Did he win last year?
I chose him last year.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure, but I have to choose him again because Batman, Absolute Batman, is the best looking book out, in my opinion, for the way that Nick Dragata has transformed his style and is doing something revolutionary right now. I also like to give flowers for the moment, and he is the artist of the moment.
I feel that way about Hayden. That's that's my pick. It's interesting because I'm looking and the first eliminations were Dan and Jorge. Like they're strong artists,
Yeah.
strong contenders, but I don't feel like they're pushing the bounds of the medium in the way that Hayden is with their design work and their panel construction and their page construction and the levels that they're including. Dragotta with the fluidity of movement, Zawadzki with just partnering with Dennis Camp on mind bending things. So, of that, Sherman's the one that I've just sat with. I think the art for so long and just thinking through it and trying to understand and be the most impressed.
And that's saying something because you really liked Dragatta's "Good Devils Don't
Play fair.
Play Fair with Evil." Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I might be a tiebreaker here. My pick, it's Hayden Sherman.
Ooh.
Just across the board, I've loved everything Hayden did. Dark Patterns was all this year. That ventriloquist arc in it, phenomenal stuff. Absolute Wonder Woman, the maze stuff, I really enjoyed. You draw a Minotaur, I'm in. But then we forget there was the John Constantine Doctor Strange story, and then there was him drawing or they drew Demon Knights Etrigan this week for Superman #33 with Lex Luthor. I don't know if Marco you managed to get to that yet.
I did, yeah.
But
I had thoughts.
that was I thought it was gorgeous looking. I thought the whole issue was gorgeous. So it's just yeah. And Eric Garza says no Javier Rodriguez nomination. It's probably a numbers game at this point. But this one's gonna go to Hayden for me.
Marco, who'd you pick?
I picked Hayden.
Okay, cool. All right, so Hayden wins. Hayden Sherman wins Best Artist 2025 here at the Pallys. I will give you a poll with the rest of the best.
Tyler, you liked the Demon issue, the Demon Lex issue?
I did.
With,
that
from
was
the
my
art
pick of the week.
perspective?
That was my pick of the week.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, you didn't watch our show yesterday?
I didn't watch it. I was
Fake fan. You could watch while
He was
driving.
busy being in love.
Ugh, that's even worse.
I thought that was actually a weaker Sherman. I felt like some of the things were forced, like perspectives and design choices for the sake, less so because that's what they wanted to do. The same way I feel like for Dark Patterns or for Wonder Woman.
Where's my tomato gift that I can put on your
Do
face
it.
here? Oh, it's too much work now.
Oh God, Marco.
Oh no. Pause of the week.
Of the year. Pause of the Pallys. For what it's worth, Tyler, while you were speaking about Hayden, I wanted to change my pick to Hayden.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I voted for Nick, but based on what you said, I would go with with Hayden.
Yeah.
Common Sense with a $4.99. Thank you so much. You should have included Junie Ba, James Warren, and James Stokoe. The problem is, brother, we didn't read almost anything that any of those individuals put out this year on the main show, on the Possibles.
Yeah, and Stokoe came out with a reprint book, Orphans of Beast of Orphan or something that caught me. So,
and when Junie Ba did the Robin book, was that this year or last year?
I don't know.
I think that was last year, but I could be wrong.
It might have been a mixture, half and half.
Wasn't there an issue 2 of something?
Did you get a DM?
Yeah, wow, that's crazy. But what's up with the coverings there? I thought this was a not safe for work cover. I want to see it all. Wow, that is crazy, dude. That's
Marvel allows smut covers to be.
That cannot be a canon cover.
Sanctioned.
That cannot be a canon cover. That's too crazy.
You got cannons on the cover, though. That's for sure.
Yo, where you seeing this? Share the link. Share the love.
They're doing a little goon sesh.
Oh my God! No.
Share the love.
That Michael Jordan shit where he's like, no. That's my favorite gift right now.
I love that one, man.
Holy shit, dude. Samuel Summers with the 5 spot. I'm a huge Spawn fan. So King Spawn, Gunslinger Spawn are my favorite series. I know it won't get any love, but I wanted to give it a shout out. Aw, dude, thank you. I really want to get back into Spawn. Should I read? Which one should I read? Which one's better? I'll read one.
Dark Ages.
One Spawn. No, fuck
Wasn't there
no.
supposed to be like a new Spawn #1 or something like that? Wasn't
That
there like
was wait, no, there was another one. Yeah, there is another one. I don't know where it's at.
no like a Spawn #1, like straight Spawn?
Oh,
I just thought of the book called Straight Spawn #1, and he's just like
I highly, yeah,
slightly homophobic Spawn.
I highly doubt that Todd would renumber Spawn.
Yeah, he
I
likes
think-
that big
I don't
number.
As he should. Patrick Zay with the 9.99. We outside for the Pallys, but that wheel needs spinning. Thank you guys for easily being my favorite YouTube channel this year and for building such an amazing community. Well, thank you for making it amazing. You're a part of it. Your energy is infectious. You bring a vibe, Patrick, that nobody else can match. So thank you. If we were doing extended pals of the year, you would certainly be on my short list. So thank you so
Hype
much.
man of the year,
Yeah.
Hell yeah, hype man of the year.
like the Flava
Love that.
Flav of the Comics Pals.
I'm sorry, Pat. I didn't say that shit.
I like Flava Flav.
Do you?
Yeah, I met him. He's
That's-
integral to Public Enemy.
That fucking cockroach.
Jesus
go.
Christ.
Come
You were
on,
more
dude,
of a
he looks
Rock-a-love.
burnt.
You were more of a Rock-a-love guy instead of a Flavor of Love guy.
Oh, I love Flavor Flav. I'm just saying, he looks how he looks. My man looked like a burnt roach in 2005.
He does.
Somehow he's still alive.
His skin is like a little rough.
Yeah, man. What's up with him?
It's called drugs, Sean. It's called drugs and booze. It's called Hollywood life, baby.
Hell yeah. All right, I'm ending the poll. Nick Dragata with 49%.
Yeah.
And Mora, 27%. Jorge Jimenez, 20%. Eric Zawadsky, 4%. Put some respect on his name, bro. Assorted Crisis Events. Come on. I Love New York. I Love New York was awesome, dude. I love that shit.
Tiffany
I
Pollard
love
is one of
all
my
of that.
idols.
She's amazing. You know what? Let's get a wheel spinning. Let's fit
Yeah, let's
one
do
in
it.
during the
Let's do it.
Pallys. Let's do it. Yeah. The Hollyweed life. Because you're saying look, Flavor Flav was doing more than weed, bro.
Yeah, not all. That's not all.
Yeah. He was living a much deeper life. Where we at?
It just because I moved it, but it was highlight a book.
Marco. Talk
Thank
about
you.
one of the books you read this week for the show.
Actually, I was trying to think through because it's on my
You were
iPad,
thinking,
not on
I
my
saw
iPad
it.
right now. Yeah.
You're steaming.
I want to shout out actually because we started. I guess partially I restarted a little bit for the book club, but Swamp Thing, and just rereading that makes me feel warm. It just makes me feel warm in this frigid ass environment. So very appreciative to the stuff that we'll be getting into, and I'm particularly excited to hear your opinions on it, Tyler, and how they might have changed for you, Sean.
I am actually looking forward to it.
Good time to announce we're doing Swamp Thing on Tuesday.
Yes, we are doing Swamp Thing this Tuesday. I mean, look, we didn't even wait like even a day because it was so lopsided. Marco
Yeah.
was already putting together the list of what we were going to read. Like, hey, by the way, guys, this is what we're going to read. Pretty much day one.
Marco,
So
do you have that list for the chat just so they can people are asking?
If you have the absolute Swamp Thing Volume 1, that should be everything.
Okay.
It'll be, what did I write? 20 through
21?
to 21 through to 34, including annual number 2, but excluding issues 33 and 32. Those are fill-ins. We don't have to read those.
Yeah, so that's the list, guys. Tuesday, 8 p.m. That should be fun. It's the last show of the year. That is the last Pals show of 2025. Make sure you show up for that. Should be a great time.
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in the book club section
Awesome.
as well. So
Man, ending on Swamp Thing. Fucking Marco rigged this shit.
let's go. Saga of the Swamp Thing. Alan Moore Swamp Thing.
The original writer?
Not the original writer. That's
That's a
Levine.
that's a joke. Never mind. It's
Oh,
fine. It's
okay.
fine.
Yo, Catherine sent me a link to the cover that Hayden was showing me on eBay. Why is this shit $80? $80? I'm not paying $80 for this. That's correct, but actually I might. No, I can't. That's
wild.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I got to get back into the show.
Yeah,
That's
come on,
crazy.
go in her mind. Come on.
Best colorist. In my opinion, comic books are rarely anything without colors. And these individuals brought life to the books that we love this year. The nominees are Alejandro Sanchez, Jordi Belair, Mike Spicer, Frank Martin, and Matthew Wilson.
Well, at least Ultimate Spider-Man getting a shout out there.
Yeah.
Frank Martin for me. Just thinking about like the bits of Absolute Batman, some of the bits that really jumped out to me throughout this whole year were like, this Absolute Batman doesn't need to wait for the dark to start getting his shit off. You know, like a lot of it's like sunrise, sunset. There's a lot of warm tones throughout this. I'm thinking of like, you know, when he goes to confront Harley with Catwoman, or you know, like the bright lights of the big Bane fight in the stadium. Frank Martin is just doing something different, which is saying something because I've been a Frank Martin fan for a while, but you know, normally I'm a huge Geordie fan, and what she's doing in Absolute Wonder Woman is phenomenal. But it's a Frank Martin year for me, I think.
I'm probably in the same spot. I think we've sat and talked about the coloring and the choices and the dynamicism involved. So yeah, for me, it's also going to be Frank Martin. I think color is less impactful in some of the other books that we've maybe had sitting on, but yeah, Frank Martin.
It doesn't matter now, but I was torn between Alejandro Sanchez and Frank Martin. I think I want to go with Alejandro Sanchez because that dude has been killing it. He's on everything.
Yeah.
Really unsung. Nobody ever talks about him, but this was really an amazing year for Alejandro Sanchez. But Frank Martin, colorist of 2025 for the Pallys this year. Congratulations, Frank Martin. I think colorists need more love.
Yeah,
I really do.
for sure. They don't. It's kind of like what separates like manga and traditional Western comics. It's why it takes so fucking long, but you know,
Yeah,
it really just makes things jump out in a much different way.
It's a whole other process. It's a whole other step.
hell yeah. And again, there are so many great colorists. It's harder to put. It's harder to cap the list than it is to put one together.
Yeah.
For all these categories so far. But we did give it to Frank Martin. You guys can vote to determine who the best of the rest is. We've got a poll up now. Common Sense with $4.99. Giovanna Nero from Green Lantern Dark is the best colorist, hands down. Her colors just pop into comics fantasy elements.
I remember that book looking good. I didn't really care much for the story of it, but it definitely looked good. So I can't dispute that at all.
Hell yeah. Man, there are so many chats and things going off right now.
Yeah, Nier says Frank Martin also on Captain America. Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
yes,
Oh,
doing
true.
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Love that book too. That's a book that was right on the tip of my tongue for the Pallys, but with only 5 issues in, I just couldn't see it.
Yeah.
And like Jordy's also doing GI Joe. Like a lot of these colorists, like they have big books, but they're all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're so varied. It's like the letterers.
Well, we'll get to
Yeah.
them.
I meant to include Tamu Moray, Marowak Obscuro. He just, again, it's just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to talent in comics. It's ridiculous. I'm gonna close the poll. Jordy Belair wins in a sweep.
Yeah.
56% Jordy Belair, 24% Mike Spicer, 14% Alejandro Sanchez, Matt Wilson, 6%. Jordy did also do some writing this year. That's true.
Yep.
Exquisite Corpses.
Oh, nice.
Oh, what did she do?
6, I think.
6.
I don't remember
7?
which one it was, but it was one of them ones. Yeah, maybe 6, maybe 7. MP shouts out Mikkel Jenin coloring his own pencils in Detective Comics. It's amazing how much it enhances his already stellar pencil work. Yeah, that was a great looking book this year for sure.
Whenever you have an artist do the pencils, the inks, and the colors, they're able to dictate so much about the tone in like a consistent voice. Um, Limiting, or not limiting, but it can be. What's the word I'm trying to think? It's strong. It just adds a different level. Whereas having it all be disparate by different people can be a bit like controlling.
Yeah. Let's get another wheel spin in.
It's spinning. Let's see. I hate this little nipple on it that I gotta like hold on to.
You have a problem with holding nipples, Tyler?
It's a long nipple.
You got a problem with long nipples, Tyler?
It's an abnormally long nipple.
You know my question.
That's like a finger length nipple.
Stands.
Yeah, think about that. How that feel now, Sean? Huh?
Bring it on, bro.
It's a highlighted book again.
You want to go?
I'm trying to think. I have my iPad near me next for the first time in a while. Yeah, I can go. Just give me like a uno momento to look at my books.
Some time to wrap. Yo, nobody has shared these. Go ahead.
I got one. I just bought. I don't have it with me. I bought a compact of We 3. VC compact
nice.
of it. Yeah, that was one of my brother's birthday gifts. I almost said girthday gifts. That's disgusting.
No. What the fuck?
It's not birthday. No, it's Christmas. That's the one we just had, right? Yeah.
No,
my brother's birthday's in April.
Christmas.
God, Santa Claus is coming to town. Yeah, so I got him We 3. He was unfamiliar with it, but he seemed pretty interested in the whole idea of like this is just a nice quick story, 3 issues dealing with animals, and it's fucking gut wrenching. And I love We 3. I feel like when everyone thinks of like Morrison Quietly, nobody really thinks of We 3 because of all the other big books.
Mm.
But We 3's up there, man. It's so good. Oh, Near, happy birthday. I mean, fuck.
Near's birthday is Christmas. See, that sucks. I'm sorry. That sucks because people are going to give you that one gift and be like, yo, happy birthday, Christmas.
Yep.
And you're like, yo, you going to do me dirty like that? You got to have that shit spread out. I want a birthday when it's hot and Christmas when it's cold.
A June birthday,
I need that
Sean,
separation.
is perfect.
Yep.
Right in the middle of the year.
Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. How do you celebrate the girth day? Think about it. Just think about it. Observe it.
Yeah.
No.
Let's talk about best letterer. The best letterer nominees are Ariana Mayer, Becca Carey, Clayton Cowles, Hassan Otsman El Howe, and Russ Wooten. I'll start.
Yeah.
So actually, Becca Carey was winning this for me
Was.
up until I thought about what Hassan Ahmed Al How is doing with DCKO. The way that the Heart of Apocalypse speaks was designed by Hassan, and it's fucking brilliant. And I love that. So for me, that took Hassan over the top this year.
You know what? I'm gonna double down. What Hassan's doing with Absolute Martian Manhunter is also equally as good. Just the idea of like how he decides to letter the Martians, and I think use some of Javier Rodriguez's actual art does some of the lettering. I think, but that book is trippy, and I think that book really works because of um, just the full collection of the team, including Hassan.
I'm gonna triple down on Hassan with Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees by the
Oh,
Spring.
damn! Yeah,
Also doing some banger ass work there with a little quieter, a little more subtle, but I think still like really good choices with the way things trail off and the smaller letters. The when somebody's drugged, yeah, there's just a lot of like, there's a lot of just like energy behind his work. So sweep of letterer.
he won last year too.
It's just good, man. And
He's,
to think he started doing like just YouTube videos like and analyzing comics.
is that true?
Yeah. I forgot what it was. It was a channel like a few years ago at this
Huh.
point, and has worked his way into doing more and more.
Amazing. Amazing. I see a lot of Hassan votes, even in the chat.
Becca Carey is
Um,
close though. Yeah.
yeah. I guess, yeah, she was who I was going with. Christmas is Santa's birthday. Duh. Yeah, duh.
Santa's
Don't you know?
Jesus.
Yes.
Oh. We're gonna leave wine and bread out next Christmas instead of cookies.
Hayden's Hideout says, couldn't include this in my PayPal dono because of the text limit. But Best Pals Pulls rant, I love Sean's Hellfire Vigil rant. First of all, what is this PayPal dono? Thank you so much, Hayden. Marco's going to have to check that out for us. But my Hellfire Vigil rant, I feel like I had, thank you for mentioning it. I feel like I had so many rants
That was this
this
year.
year. Right? It's crazy.
Oh,
It's crazy. Um, yeah, Uncaged Christian says sweet, but on 3 different books. Incredible.
So I just got to hear. Thank you so much for the 50. Hey
Thank you,
pals,
Hayden.
just wanted to show my appreciation for you and this community. This community became a big part of my life in 2025, and I wouldn't have it. And it freaking cuts off,
No,
and I can't click into it.
and I want to have it.
Yeah.
I
What
need
the
to
hell?
know.
Now we know the limits of that. But thanks for being our QA tester there. Hayden.
At least
Appreciate
on
you.
the phone, it's annoying.
All right, Becca Carey, 48%, 29%. Clayton Cowles, Russ Wooten, 19%. Ariana Mayer, 3%.
Yeah,
So
Becca's
Becca Carey
work
wins the.
on Absolute Wonder Woman is really damn good.
Yeah, she's a beast. Shu Patel says that argument that argument on the Saturday show last week was amazing, even if it did get a little old. I hear you, brother. It got old for me too. That's why I cut it off. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's all for your enjoyment.
Yeah, we take psychic damage every Saturday morning.
Yes, absolutely. How about best creative team?
Oof, this one's interesting.
Batman Dark Patterns, Absolute Batman, Absolute Wonder Woman, Absolute Martian Manhunter, and Assorted Crisis Events.
So, whereas Absolute Batman was my best book of the year, best series, right? As for best creative team, I'm giving that to our absolute Martian Manhunter. I think that's a team, you know, Dennis Camp, Javier Rodriguez, Hassan. Javier Rodriguez does all the coloring too. That's a team that just gels so well together, and everything is so specific and thoughtful, and the whole bits of them doing the Martian vision that is like specific to reading physically. I just think that's a no brainer for me.
I'm gonna go with Dark Patterns, Waters, and Sherman are and have been doing just amazing work together. Each issue was a feast to be able to read and see, and then added upon that the words and the choices and the devolvement of Bruce and Batman in a lot of ways in that series. The way that it played on expectations from both ends as well. Yeah, they're just a powerhouse. So for me, big ups to the Dark Patterns team.
What I love is that regardless of what I choose, Hayden Sherman will win this category. Or I'm sorry, no, I'm
No.
not picking Hayden. I'm not picking Hayden. But what am I
Unless
saying?
you pick Wonder Woman.
Yeah, my bad. And I'm not. I'm picking Absolute Martian Manhunter
Okay.
because I am more impressed creatively by what's happening in that book. Absolute Batman is a propulsive beast, but Martian Manhunter's a creative feast.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how
And
I
it's a
feel.
book you sit with and you feel. And I love it.
Absolute Batman's great for like oh, I need to know what the big moment is, the big fight, and it's like a giant blockbuster that I love every issue of it. But when we're talking
Yeah.
about creative team, the creativity that's happening in Absolute Martian Manhunter is unmatched.
Yeah, totally. I got the poll up with the best of the rest. Patrick Zay said, "Dap me up, brother, dude. I would love to.
Virtual
I
dap.
think that would be a very fun dap. My most fun dap ever." Green Cognito says, "Yo, what up, pals? Ready for the Pallys live? Glad I caught it. I'm glad you caught it too. I'm glad you did too. Everybody, make sure you smash that like button. Why don't we get another wheel spin in there, Tyler?
Oh, okay, yeah.
We are 7 out of 10 on our goal, by the way, so we are very close to being able to play the GOAT game today."
It's a revelation.
Whew. Anybody got one last revelation they want to throw out there for 25?
I'm thinking.
Look at my list. I wrote down the
What have I
list.
not told you guys? Yeah, I think we all.
I'm thinking.
Oh, I told you guys that.
You have
Number
a
three,
list of revelations you can give?
yeah, number three on it was showing my balls to an old man because of short swim shorts.
Your short nut hairs?
Showing my balls. Wait, are they short? They might not be.
It's
They
true.
could have been
It's
a
true.
varying length.
Sometimes
Yeah.
sometimes you gotta like twiddle them while you think real hard.
No. I clean up.
Y'all
I'll
laugh
say
because
that.
everyone understands that.
Hold on, Marco. So your
That's a revelation.
revelation.
That's a revelation.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I clean up.
We don't.
Not
It's too much of a revelation. Jeez.
not I'm not like baby butt smooth, but
Ah, baby dick smooth.
Saggy sack Marco with the long ass nut hair. You know when Marco sits on the toilet, them nut hairs
Oh,
are
he's dunking.
they're dunked.
So
They're
you gotta-
drowned.
gotta snip.
Yeah, we're gonna lose. I'm
And that's
watching the
nasty,
numbers.
too.
The viewers drop right now.
What's so nasty about that is that your nut hairs hit the water that you're pissing in because you're shitting, and so now your nut hairs have piss on them. That's gross, Marco.
That
That's
might have
like-
been the grossest
clean up,
sentence
clean up.
ever said on the show, Sean.
And I'm happy it was me. Now, best creative team according to the audience goes to Absolute Batman with 37%. Absolute Wonder Woman 29%. Batman Dark Patterns 27%. Assorted Crisis Events 7%. If you are wondering why we don't represent non-Big Two books more, Look at what is happening to assorted crisis events.
Yeah.
If we don't vote for it, it ain't getting voted for. So, yeah. The chat.
We just lost Mrs. Near as a fan.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Tell Mrs. Near that I am sorry.
I like how
personally sorry.
There's a comment that says "Buy Marco bidet" from a guy named Cheeks. If there's anyone that knows about bidets, it's Cheeks.
Got to keep them clean.
Yeah.
Yo,
I'd
like to. I'd like
bidets,
to.
man?
I'd like to get one.
The best.
Very nice.
When I okay, here's a revelation. When I was in Seattle, my situationship, who I stayed over her place, complete stranger, really never met her. She had a bidet. Man, I was using that thing, and then she was like, "What are you doing there?" I'm like, "Sorry, I never used a bidet before. I was experimenting." Not okay. Hold on.
In awe. You're in awe.
I was like, "Oh, this thing is great. Why don't we do this more often?"
Oh man. I'm sorry, Superjob. Superjob said I'm having dinner, you animal. I apologize,
Well,
dude.
That's your fault for living on that side of the earth.
Yeah, who the fuck told you to have dinner now? It's the Pallys, dude.
Who told you that? The sun?
Yeah, it's wrong. You listen to me, not the sun. Most shocking news/announcement. This is something that happened this year, something that we learned this year, that really just was a surprise. And I feel like there were a lot more than I could include in this list. Marvel and DC's crossover, the Ultimate Universe ending in 2026, Joshua Williamson writing for Marvel, Invincible Battle Beast blind bags, and included in that is what was in the blind bag. So like issue 2, Amazing Spider-Man, Invincible crossover, shit like that. And Absolute Universe selling 8.2 million copies. That is such a fresh news bit that we didn't even talk about it on the show. It just was revealed this week, but I had to include it here.
THQ, Hollywood Reporter article or something like that.
Yeah.
Pretty big publication.
It's gonna be that 8.2 mil, because I that was news to me. I had to Google, and yeah, that like of all of the other news stories, I think they were great for the industry, or at the very least, they were good for the creative situation. But for the business of comics, that was the thing that to me means 2026 is going to be better. 2027 is going to be better. The direction of the industry is on an upward swing and upward trend.
Let me get a Marvel and DC crossover actually happening and getting it in our hands. I don't think I would have bet on that ever happening if you had asked me a year ago. Actually, no, it was announced a year ago. It was 2024's San Diego Comic-Con, but still being able to like see it and have it and enjoy it for the most part was wild.
The success of the Absolute Universe. I can't believe that number. That is an unreal number. There are only, 5 Absolute books? So 8.2 million copies spread across 5 or 6 or whatever books it is. That's unprecedented in today's comic book industry. It's hard to believe that that's even true. I do believe it. I'm not questioning it, but it is crazy. And it shows that we're in a good place. We are in a good place, and yeah, I'm really happy with it.
We're in an amazing place.
Hell yeah. So I'll put everything else up in a poll for you guys. What a year. And the craziest part is like what's gonna happen next year? Like what's next?
Next level.
I think a big shock next year would be Marvel putting out comics that I know.
Consolidating consolidating the X-Men line to 3 books. You tell me that's going to be the new story.
That would be shocking if it happened. You're right.
That would be the news story of the year. I'm gonna read Entertain Me's $5
Somebody else. Yeah.
Sean, I never imagined you would fantasize about Marco sitting on the toilet, his tadpole, and his pube hair. That in itself was a revelation. You sick.
Tadpole?
You sick?
The tadpole, yeah, that's the part that I was.
It'll be a
hung up
frog
on.
one day, Marco. Just take your
Don't
vitamins.
you worry. Yeah. Oh, speaking of, I'm gonna take that.
Oh no.
Fucking. Wait, what are you taking? What are you doing?
It's morning
I
vitamins.
have my morning vitamins. I forgot to
yeah,
take
yeah.
them this morning.
I thought you were
Babe, our vitamins.
His honey pack.
pulling the tadpole out. Yo, Entertain Me. Thank you for the 5, brother. Calling Marco's thing a tadpole is funny.
It's gross. It's disgusting. Those things are like slimy too.
No.
Luna said, even Marvel failing can't get a win.
I mean, he got a win with Joshua Williamson coming to Marvel, so this might just be like a TBD thing. We'll see what next year is like for Marvel.
She means a win in the Pallys.
Oh, they are reverse sweeping right now. Yeah, I don't think they've won anything.
Reverse sweeping. None of their books.
Catherine, I'm not ready to receive a photo from Marco. I'm waiting to receive a photo from you. Hurry up. You owe me a picture of that She-Hulk.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really spreading those words out way too far.
No. Come on now. That's a pregnant woman. How dare you?
Oh yeah.
Best publisher.
Oh.
Now here's where Marvel might win. Marvel Comics, DC Comics, Image, Boom, and Dark Horse. Who had the best year?
Can I just say something here? As I was going through this list yesterday, getting the images ready and all that stuff, I had trouble figuring out what Dark Horse put out this year. Like I really don't know if Dark Horse has a full-on brand. Or like what are they doing really? You know what I mean? Like they don't have a niche besides like you like Mike Mignola books and his friends.
Horror-ish, I guess.
Is the EC stuff Dark Horse? Or no, that's Oni, right? Doesn't Oni have that?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's strange world over there. I mean, the real answer is though DC. Like I don't.
Right? Like, is there anything even to talk about? DC Comics they dominated 2025 or 2025.
We only read one Dark Horse book this year.
What
was it?
American Caper.
Oh my God, we didn't even read fucking FML.
Nope.
Man, I did not like American Caper either.
Nope. Big old passes.
So Marco, what do you say?
Yeah, man. DC, come on. What are we doing? And you know what? I will also call out a few things here on the percentages that we would pass against these.
Yes.
So if a DC book was published, so there are at most 4, maybe 5 titles here, or publishers: DC, IDW, Image, and Marvel. That's for all of us. And then Sean, you had one book that you had Dynamite. That was for you a poll this year, which was the TV show one.
TV show
one. The TV
not
show.
Angel. Supernatural.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's right.
So this is looking at polls, not at picks of the week, but
yeah.
For me, if it was a DC book, there was a 57% chance it was going to be a poll for me. For Tyler, 54%, and then for Sean, also 57%. Marvel was a 27% pull for me and for Sean, and then a 26% pull for Tyler.
Wow. That's wild.
Wow.
Image was 12 for Sean, 14 for me, and then 13% for
what?
For Tyler.
That's so low.
But at that point, that's volume. That's like number of books.
I see.
So
Right.
okay, all right, so does that all add up to 100%?
That all adds up to 100%.
I see. What you mean. Okay, I
Okay.
was reading that as if there was a book that was Marvel, the percentage of me being able to pull it.
No, sorry.
That's
Okay,
what I thought
no. So
too. I
I'm
was like,
mostly
yo,
picking up DC books.
Gotcha. Yes.
Okay, okay, that makes more sense. Got it.
I was like, that is fucking granular, dude. Hats off to you. I was like, oh my god, you're a magician.
A math magician.
And then for passes, for me, I passed on a Marvel book 64%.
Out of 100.
That's
Out of
of
100?
100. Of
Okay.
100
So
Oh,
64% of your passes were Marvel books.
were Marvel books. 52% were Tyler. Were Marvel book for Tyler.
Passes. Yikes.
Passes. And then for Sean, 54% of Marvel titles were passes.
X-Men.
Yeah, mostly X-Men.
Do you know how many numbers of Marvel books I passed on?
34. You did 23.
23 passes on Marvel books. I guess that tracks. Yeah.
Sean was 34. I was 37.
Yeah, what the fuck did we read? Did we pass that?
Trash.
Yeah, a year is long.
Trash.
Hey, what's up, Kefis? My rival, my OG rival. I have many now, but you're the first, and you always remember your first. Image 62% best publisher. Marvel 19%.
Well,
Boom 11%, and Dark Horse 8%. So you guys loving yourself some Image. Although I'm sure if DC were in the poll, DC would have won the poll.
yeah.
And I'm going to do an aggregate here for all the publishers, for all of us combined. So DC, 80 books of theirs were our pick of the weeks. That amounts to 59% of the pick of the weeks that we had. Marvel was only 27%. It's 37 titles in total. Pulls, 56% of the pulls that we had were DC books. That's a total of 293 comics.
Wow.
Marvel was 27% with a total of 140 comics.
Oh.
Thank you, statistician Marco. Appreciate it.
I started glazing over there for a bit. Started getting numbers scare me.
That's why I stopped.
Well, that is the comic book awards in the sense of like the stuff we're awarding the industry, but we're not done by any stretch of the imagination. We've got awards to give ourselves.
Oh.
How can we not? And before we get into the awards we have to give ourselves, I want to talk about how amazing you guys are. I want to talk about the audience and how much you supported us this year. It's been an incredible year with all your support. And I want to share some stats with you guys real quick, if you'll indulge me. 508,000 views this year our channel got. In the last 300, half a billion, which is 29% more than last year. So
number go beautiful. Up, mean good.
Yeah, exactly.
Our watch time, this was the one that floored me. 148,000 hours of watch time.
I'm glad.
That's how much. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'm glad to be contributing to the brain ratification of the populace.
Word. That's a lot of time, guys. Find something else to do.
Tyler, it's only brain rot if it's bad. We put out good content.
Yeah.
We don't put out content. How dare you? Well,
I hate the word content.
Yo, when Victor threw that out there last week, I was like, no, dude, you're saying everything I don't like.
Content.
I saw your skin crawl when he said that.
Yeah, it gives me douche chills. The only number that was down for us, that was up 52%, by the way, the watch time. That's incredible. You guys showed up for us. Huge. And then the only thing that was down was subscribers. We got 1.7K subscribers this year, which was actually down 34%. So we got to change that. We got to do something about that. Any guesses as to our most watched video this year?
It's probably some
In-
random ass evergreen shit.
excluding
It,
shorts, right?
excluding shorts, and it is evergreen. I'll say that.
Cops,
Tech,
the
well,
cops, the cops,
the
the
cops.
cop
The
one, the cop one.
propaganda.
Yeah, superheroes are propaganda.
Nah.
Interesting.
I know it used to be like, why don't the comics make big new characters anymore? And I think we like rehashed that topic. Is it the rehashed version?
No.
No. Okay.
It is the rise and fall of DC's New 52. It's the deep
Oh
dive
yeah.
compilation.
Get out.
Oh, a
Yeah.
compilation actually doing well for
What?
once.
Wasn't that
Yep.
like 9 hours?
It is let's see, how long is this shit? It's I have to sit through so many ads and things just to be able to look at the length of this video.
Okay. Again,
Fuck
you gotta
YouTube.
word those words out.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I looked at the tadpole.
New 52.
Oh no.
It is 9 hours, 13 minutes, and 7 seconds.
Yo, what the fuck?
Who watched all that? Who watched all that?
I
I need
lived
to
all
know.
that, Sean.
Who double dipped on that?
Not only did I live
Right?
through it, I edited that.
Shu Patel makes a good point. This is also not counting Post Pals. Post Pals is
True.
insane. You guys on our Discord server, which is totally free, will sit and chat with yourselves for 8 hours, I've seen, just talking about, whatever in the industry. Like, it's not even necessarily about us. It's about you guys and your love of comics, which is beautiful. I love that.
I like the comments that are coming in. You got Kurt Wildshit, the comics pals is performance art, not content.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Mrs. Near says that half of those watch time hours was putting me on the show when I'm asleep. Or when I'm asleep.
Thank you,
That's
dear.
still wild to think I'm lulling people to sleep.
Oh yeah.
5-star 2K100. Y'all define community and cultivate culture. Thank you, pals, for all you do for the comics and the community.
Hell yeah.
It's
Thank
a
you.
wonderful comment. Thank you. That's beautiful. I see a lot of comments on that compilation. Thank you guys. King Mocap says, "Oh yeah, I first saw you guys with that compilation. Thank you." That's a special deep dive. So I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed it. Um, let's show you guys a little more love here. Let's shout out the people that make this possible every week because we've got more awards. We've got our awards to do. So don't go anywhere. You're not free. We've got
Predictions
awards
too.
and predictions.
Oof.
Yeah. So we're chugging along here. But let me get this in. Special shout out to our pals versus legends. So many of the people whose names I'm about to shout out closing the year with us started the year with us. You guys are amazing. I love you. The support you show is uncanny. There are so many channels that would kill people in their lives to have support like this, and we do. Special shout out to our pals versus legends, Hound of Justice, Atomic Hound, Starcross, Catherine Stars, the Spear of Judgment, Jay's Jumble, Jalen Jackson, the Sanguine Sorcerer, Safe Haven, Hayden's Hideout, Jesse and the Juggernaut, Kyle the Zenith, Panda v Panda, Ted Wong, Adam, Soulless Smith, your origin is coming today, brother, Sam the Last Young Renegade, Blur Jekyll Jose, Entertain Me, Peter, Living Lightning Electrics. I'm not even done with that tier because we also have Just Unseen who joined us at that tier. Thank you so much, brother. And thank you to Pals vs. Members, the Night Stalker, Harrison Jinsky, Brian Demolish Pozo, Kefis the Incorruptible, Momentum Mike Elliott, Dan the Truth Trudeau, Marley Manstorm, Slow Flow Dameron, Christian Uncaged, The Spear of Justice, Izzy's Issues, Robert Runback Cashaback, Pete the Dream Weaver Collins, James Just Jamming Jones, Paul Powerhouse Smith, Neon Knight the Cosmic Avenger, Matthew the Shade Cosmo, BJ Kicks, The Grand Alchemist, Chop Harder Alchemist, John Barrier B. If you did not hear your name and you're supposed to, you will. Stay tuned. Thank you for listening.
I managed to get the messages for PayPal, so I'm going to read that out too. Hey pals, just wanted to show my appreciation for you and this community. This community became a big part my life in 2025, and I wouldn't have it any other way. I'm looking forward to what 2026 has in store. Thank you so much, Hayden. And then I was going to read the one from Ted, which came in over the weekend, actually. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I really want to hear the palace thoughts on Yu Yu Hakusho, so here's my 2 cents to help make the book club happen. No pressure on the schedule. Wishing all the best, Ted. And he gave a little emoticon. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ted.
We get to talk about my boy Kuwabara.
Hell yeah.
Who's that?
You're gonna find out when you read Yu
you'll
Yu
find out.
Hakusho, Sean.
Oh, that's right. Breaking news: we're going to be reading Yu Yu Hakusho because Ted H made it happen with a big old donation. That's something that we're going to be seeing a lot more of in 2026. Our 2026 plans are awesome, and I can't wait until you guys start to see some of that stuff. But let's do some more awards, shall we? Best interview / guest. These are the people who joined the show this year, who contributed above and beyond, who, we had an amazing conversation with, who we really enjoyed having as a part of our team in some form or fashion. And the nominees are Brian Michael Bendis, Jason Aaron, Kieran Gillen, BJ Kicks of Comics Are Dope, and Sasha of Casually Comics. Now, the last two weren't necessarily interviews, but they were guests who we had incredible conversation with. So where do you guys land on that?
Oh, you had Williamson on here.
Yeah, this one changed. The list changed a little bit.
Yeah, that's right. My bad. I should have. Yeah, we can go. We can go with Williamson.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Sasha was good though, because Sasha was great. BJ's in the chat probably, so sorry, but I'm gonna have to go with Brian Michael Bendis. That's a bucket list for me. And he was so gracious with his time. Like he said we only had like an hour, but he let us go a little over. It was funny because I went on a date like directly after that show, so I was stressed as fuck for that episode. Fumbled, if you guys want to know. But yeah, that was just like a wild thing for me. And like he was just like, even like when we weren't live, just the nicest dude ever. And I can't wait to get him back on the show because he was just like he's the GOAT. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like a Brian Bendis guy. Like he's like my guy for all time.
And it came together during Bendis month, which was like icing on top of everything.
Yeah.
Not my favorite. Very good, but Kieran Gillen, I thought was. I really enjoy how he thinks about comics, how he thinks about constructing the stuff he was talking about at the time about power fantasy and and breaking down what he wants to do and how he, was able to push beyond the like Marvel system he had to be able to produce this other book. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed that one.
Brian Michael Bendis.
Yeah.
That was a massively important interview for us, for me personally, as a, he wrote the first comics I read that I got from, Midtown. Like he started this for me. So yeah, that was a very impactful moment in my life. There's no disrespect to any of the other nominees. Everybody's great, but there was no way it could be anybody but Bendis for me.
I think the Jason Aaron interview was actually great too. I think we really vibed with Jason Aaron in a way that surprised me. And I think that's just a great interview as well. Like I came out of the interview being like, that felt good,
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, we did a good one. And it was weird because normally a lot of times we're interviewing people who we already know.
Yeah.
And this was one time where we didn't know him, and you don't necessarily know what you're going to get.
Yep.
And it was good. Yeah, it was fun.
Honorable mentions, Mark Waid was this year, which was great. It was kind of a quick one. Sasha. Kirkman and Finch was a big one, yeah.
I wish I could have included more options, but what would it matter? You guys know what we
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Go back and watch them.
Yeah. Hayden's hideout with the 10 spot. One more dono towards the GOAT game. Want to shout out some community pals this year, like Amin and Hound, who feed into my crazy ideas like Futures and Dome. Shout out to Dan Trudeau for the Starman book clubs.
I do love Starman, and I appreciate that.
I can't like I almost don't even want to say it too much because it's almost like trying to curry favor with you guys. It's really not that. It is astoundment at how much love and support you give. It's crazy. Nothing that like all the way we feel about you guys is all genuine and it's based on how you treat us. It's based on how you show up for us. It's crazy how you are. Thank you. Tilly Walden, yeah, Tilly Walden, that was awesome. I love when we get to speak to her.
She is so goofy. Like before every time before the show, like
Yeah.
we'll get on and we'll maybe one sort of prompt, and she runs with it and gets goofy with us. So silly. I love her. I love her.
I was out to dinner with some friends for like a party thing, and someone at the table was like, "Oh, you know, I was checking out this book called On a Sunbeam. Do you
Good.
ever hear of Tilly Walden?" I'm like, "Did I ever hear of Tilly Walden? She's fucking rad.
Let me tell you, brother.
She's the best." Yeah.
Yeah, that was an awesome one. And someone asked us earlier, forgive me, I forget who it was, but they asked who we are looking forward to interviewing next year.
Yeah.
Do you guys have an answer for that?
I've already been setting the runes. I have my summoning circle for Grant Morrison. I'm working on it. I'm trying. I found an email that was dead.
Didn't work.
So if anyone has a bead on Grant Morrison, somehow they're getting in contact with them. People are getting in contact with them. They seem to all be on the other side of the pond. So I wonder if it's just like them bumping into him at the local Clark's or Greg's. That's what it's called.
The pub.
Well,
Yeah.
Harper and comic book couples counseling got him.
True. That is this side. Although David Harper is like on the other side of the side. But yeah. So that's my goal. Grant, like literally, if we get Grant, I might have been able to interview all my favorite comic book writers that are alive still. Like Alan Moore, notwithstanding, because
Yeah, it's just man, I'd love to do Lemire, and there are some others that are like I feel like potentially in the works that I don't want to jinx and I don't want to say.
Chat, who do you want to see us interview? Let us know. I really want to speak to Rick Remender so bad, but I believe there's a better chance of us getting Grant on the show than Remender.
I think
It's
so,
not
too.
gonna
facts.
happen.
Yeah.
Renders doesn't do that stuff anymore.
I would say Bendis again. I
Yeah.
really want to speak to Bendis again. Catherine with the 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much.
Big ups. Thank you. And shout out to Native Titan 22 with a gifted membership. The Game Master KW, a gifted membership. Fodaterier, Frank M.
Frank
and
Martin.
Star. In the chat. Congrats on your win. Star Fox, gifted membership. Thank you so much. And not only that, she followed up with a super chat. Let's get the GOAT game going for the GOATs. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. We did hit our goal. Thank you to everybody who contributed. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Best interview guest, Josh Williamson at 49%. Kieran
Yeah,
Gillen
that's
and BJ Kicks tied at 20%, and Jason Aaron at 11%.
Nice.
Yeah, Jeremy Adams. Cole says Jeremy Adams would love to have him on. That's an easy get. We just got to. Well, when I DM'd him, he didn't respond, but he seems attainable.
Yeah.
Patrick Zay. Yeah.
Super Tell mentions Tom Taylor. I remember it was Comic-Con 2 years ago, not this past one, but the one before. I was in like the press area taking a piss in the bathroom, and Tom Taylor walks in. He's like, "I know you guys," so I think he's aware of us. He recognized me.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
He looked down. He's like, "Hey, wait a minute. You look familiar." I
No,
recognize
it was
that
like
tadpole."
I was like, "Oh hey," because I recognized him, and he seemed to recognize me. So I maybe
Huh.
we can get Tom Taylor on. I've told you guys the story, right?
I don't remember
I
hearing
don't
it.
think so.
That's amazing. Dennis Camp or Daniel Warren Johnson, says Patrick Zay. DWJ is very hard to get, but
Yeah.
Dennis Camp tended it. He seemed to kind of want to do it. So hopefully we can get him next year.
He's too busy
Respond.
donating to children. Come on, he's got better things to do than to talk to us. Jeez.
That's true.
Yo, respond to email. Danny Warren Johnson feels like he would be attainable, and then even the rep that we communicate with most, like shout out shout out to Shannon, shout out to the reps in general.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Big ups to Shannon. Like even that's like
Greg too.
hard. Yeah, Greg too.
Mike
Pig
Hanks
says he thought I was George Santos. Yeah, that might have been it.
Mike Hank says, "What was the channel you guys were supposed to be on recently? It was Sketched. It was with David Harper.
Yeah.
There was a snag. We'll do that later on. It'll happen in 2026.
It's just a tech thing, so we'll be on.
Who's the guy that did Kingdom Come? Alex Ross.
Interesting. Let's put Marco on the spot for that one.
Stop, dude.
That would be insanity. That would be insanity. I would fucking love that. Hayden says Ryan North and Gavin Guidry would be great for the Flash launch. Yeah, I think that's possible.
I would love to talk to Ryan North. I might have to get a larger frame for him though, because he might be too tall for it.
Dude, him and Dan Moore are fucking huge.
Dan Moore made you look like a little boy, Marco.
Yeah, me and Moore. This was me in frame.
Yeah.
Ben Percy says Hayden. That would be good.
That's a gravelly ass voice.
He's awesome.
Gail,
I'm dying
Gail
to interview Wes Craig. He's just hard to get.
Yeah. Gail Simone, I would kill for. She just doesn't really do this stuff, but I would love to talk to Gail Simone. Gail Simone's probably on like my list, my short list of like people I've always wanted to talk to.
Yeah, I got to interview her once, and it was awesome for the other place.
Rucka would be great.
God, I'm dying to speak to Greg Rucka on camera again.
Yeah.
The dude is the man.
Batwoman coming out too next year. Shade and Cheshire just ending. Him kind of being back in the fold proper at DC. Big stuff.
I would love to interview Tom Brevoort. Entertain me.
Yeah.
I love Tom Brevoort. I am not a Tom Brevoort hater. I don't like the current X line, but whatever. And we will definitely get Kelly back on. No doubt.
Yeah, 100%.
So what else do we have? We have Best Book Club. This year, we did some amazing book clubs. There is a bit of a theme, I think, to a lot of the book clubs that we did. This was a very Bendis-heavy year, coincidentally.
Yeah.
But the nominees are New Avengers, Ultimate Spider-Man, Superior Spider-Man, Captain America, and JSA.
Yeah, so my best book club of the year, because it technically still falls in the year, is going to be Swamp Thing. So thank you guys so much for making it happen.
Hasn't happened yet. Happened yet.
Fuck
hey, you know what, Marco?
here.
Marco, you know what? It hasn't happened yet, and also it won't be on next year's options because it didn't happen last year in 2026.
Right.
Oh, you're right. No.
That's a loss.
You don't get to.
One.
Swamp Thing doesn't get to win. It's the monkey's paw. It finally gets to do a Swamp Thing book club, but it can win no awards.
the monkey's paw curls. So I'm gonna do Superior. It was one of the books that even in middle school I remember hearing about it because it was happening. The awareness of it grew out of the realm of comics into like the mainstream. So it was interesting for me to also go back and explore that stuff. And because it feels like there's such a mixed bag around it a lot of the time, I was just happy to be able to experience it. And I had a great time. I thought it was really innovative and inventive with all the stuff that it tried to do, the character, the building of the character, the way that everything felt like it had this long arc and story played to it. It was all pre-planned, just well-constructed, fun comics.
I'm gonna go with surprisingly the one that I read out of all of these that was a surprise for me was JSA. I that was like water for me. I was just reading. And I think I read more than I should have, or at least more than the what was asked for the book club, which is rare. I just really that was just good cookies comics for me, and something that was brand new to me as well. Everything else was kind of a reread for me, besides some of the like the first half of the Ultimate Spider-Man stuff. But yeah, I just really love JSA.
For me, it was Ultimate Spider-Man. It was really a treat to get to read that stuff again. Um, I love, I used to reread comics so much, and I don't do that anymore. Not nearly as much as I used to, but Ultimate Spider-Man was one of those where I would go back and read through those arcs, and I just love it. It's such an incredible book. I wish we had been able to read more of it for the book club, but I'm so happy that we got to it. And the fact that we did that, like, I think it was the week after, or the week before we spoke to Bendis,
Before, yeah.
something like that. It was just perfect. So yeah, Ultimate Spider-Man for me. But that's 3 different choices.
Yeah, first time.
First time this has happened. So we're gonna put a poll up, but this poll is only going to have on it the 3 books that we chose, the 3 options we chose. And you guys will help us decide what the best book club of 2025 was for us. Marco, you chose Superior, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
All right, cool.
That was your first time reading Superior at the time, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, the JSA was my first time. And then Ultimate Spider-Man is just Sean's jam. I thought you would pick New Avengers, Sean. Actually, I was expecting New Avengers, but this makes sense too.
It was just there were so many things about it that just made it the pick for me. Super Job says, is this for what sparked the best discussion and video, or what was the best books or story overall? I think the best discussion or video. Because if we were going by best book, it would have to be, like, for me at least, it would have to be Captain America.
Put on Ultimate Spider-Man, I think.
Valid. Marvel's first win, and it's an older book, says Luna. Damn.
Yeah, it looks like it will be winning. All right. Ultimate Spider-Man wins an award, and not the one you expected.
You better not have expected the other one to win any fucking awards.
We don't do
that was never gonna happen.
We don't do like Razzies on the show, but
yeah, I'm not into that.
Hale's curmudgeonly certificate.
Ultimate Spider-Man, 57%.
Wow,
that's sweet. Yeah.
JSA 22, Superior Spider-Man 21. Samuel Summer says Ultimate August 2.0 is a great idea for next year. Hey, brother, you made it happen the first time. That was all you. Last Young Renegade says the Marvel Ultimate retrospective plus book club plus Bendis interview made you feel the upward trajectory you guys. Oh my God. He said the upward trajectory you guys have been on this year. Thank you for saying that. You don't know how much I think about trying to make things like that connect. That is what I'm always striving for. My brain works like that. It's all story, propulsion, putting pieces together. That's exactly what I was going for. So thank you for noticing.
And the Bendis thing was just icing on the cake.
Yeah. And it was something that we had been trying to make happen.
Yeah.
And it luckily was able to happen right then and there.
Okay.
So
let's do a Grant Morrison month, and then that'll just happen.
That's right.
Yeah.
Robert says most anticipated book club, JMS, Amazing Spider-Man, but I'm biased. Dude, that is my most anticipated as well.
It's happening.
I cannot wait to reread that. It has been so fucking long. So long, dude. Hayden's Hideout shouts out the one that he supported to make happen, Vinland Saga.
Bro, oh my God. Oh, look at that shit.
Yeah. I gotta say, Kodansha puts out good quality books.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
How much was that?
$20.
All right, that's not bad.
Pretty
Look at
standard.
that.
Yeah, but it's hardcover too, so
Hardcover, $20, 460 pages, and and then you wonder why Western comics are in the decline, bro. Look at that shit. Look at that fucking value.
I gotta say it looks good too. But man, swiping through Doomsday Clock, which is happening in 2026.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, I downloaded all the issues so I could try to sneak some reading in.
We finally.
I appreciate this like ahead of time because I'm such a like I will prepare months in advance for a thing. That I've started multiple readings of things.
In a way, yeah, dude. I'm really happy that this is happening because we can read so far in advance.
Yeah.
I love that. And for those of you who are unfamiliar with what we're talking about, what's happening is 2026, you guys are now able to sponsor book club episodes. So if you want us to read a book really badly, and you don't want to wait for the theme that it fits in to come around, just show some love, donate through PayPal, and we will do it.
The
It's a
ones we have
guarantee.
confirmed now are Vinland Saga, JMS's Spider-Man, Doomsday Clock, New X-Men. I forgot that's happening. I have the omnibus
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
And Yu Yu Hakusho.
I gotta update that.
Awesome.
I gotta update that list.
Yeah. So
Can't wait
man,
for all
you know what's happening in 2026? Manga Pals.
Manga pals.
Fuck.
Against all of our better judgments, Manga Pals will be happening to an extent. I'm gonna let me call up Richard Starkings. We need to update a logo real quick.
Shu Patel said, I need viewer call-ins for that book club. Viewer call-ins are coming, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, try to make that work.
And if we get Baba
telling you.
Booey, they're gone.
The
Tell
first,
you what's happening.
the first Baba Booey, y'all can't have nice things. That's it.
I love a Baba Booey. Are you kidding me? Is a Marie Javins interview for 2026 a crazy pull? Probably.
I would love it.
Yeah.
I would love it, but she is busy doing best publisher work.
Yeah, exactly.
Facts.
Yeah.
Last Young Renegade says a DC Rebirth deep dive in the Doomsday Clock book club month would be oh boy, whoa, dude.
Oh,
Oh
DC
shit.
what? Oh,
you got
what
Sean
time?
thinking there. So while Marie Javins might not work, it might be a little hard this year. Previous editor-in-chief Dan DiDio might be a doable thing. I would love
Yeah.
to talk to Dan DiDio.
Yeah, I would love that too. We have so many like people we're in the middle of emailing,
Yeah.
like a list of people we're trying to get. So like it's gonna be crazy in 2026. Near says Mrs. Near's 2026 goal is to save up enough comics bucks to get the bunny ears on Sean. Fucking A, man. I did say I would do that. I'll do it, but I'm gonna need incredible motivation. So, you know, that's up to Mrs. Near.
Oh, Kurt Wildshit, the Manga Moots. Manga Moogs? Manga Mugs? Give us a name.
Moots is like mutuals.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I know you're not on the social media like that. So.
Yeah, what's the
You know
social
what an oomph
webs?
is, Marco? Are you familiar with oomph?
Oomph? Like the sound effect?
Nope. Nope.
All right then.
Robert wants to know what the order is for the book clubs. Well, certainly yours is first. I'm pretty sure you were the first person to jump in.
Which one was his?
Right.
His was the
I pinned it in order. I thought it was
Hayden
Vinland
got
Saga
Vinland
first.
Saga in first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hold on, let me. I just pinned it in our chat. I have
Vinland.
it with JMS, Doomsday Clock, New X-Men, and the newly added Yu Yu Hakusho.
And Robert sprung for JMS, so that'll be
yeah.
second. Yeah. So
yeah,
February.
exactly. Yeah.
We'll do that in February. All right. It's prediction time.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's prediction time. Now, the way this is working is we are going to start with you know what? No, it's not prediction time.
Ooh.
It's Vertigo top 5 number 1 time.
Yes.
What are our number 1 Vertigo books before the Vertigo Book Club, aka Swamp Thing's Time to Shine, the last book club of 2025, this Tuesday, 8 p.m., Alan Moore Swamp Thing. Be there. It's going to be incredible. Marco, are you leading? Do you want to do that?
Oh, I could. Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's if you
What,
feel like it.
did you have a Swamp Thing podcast or something before? Anything like that?
Yeah. Did I have a edit of that? Yeah. I can leave that.
I would hope so. If there's anything you can lead.
Yeah. The my number one, and I know everyone was thinking, number one, Vertigo. What is it going to be? It's Marco. He's wearing green. What could it possibly be? I'm here to surprise you that there will be no surprise. It in fact is Swamp Thing. I'm there for my boy, and he is now going to have the book club that he deserves. Yeah, I just love this character. How existential he can be. How deep and profound the book can get. How beautiful the art is. Stephen Bissett and John Toddleman on art, phenomenal. Tatiana Woods doesn't get enough of a shout out in my opinion. I was gonna ask Sean, your absolute version, is that recolored?
Oh, I don't have that.
Oh, you don't.
I was gonna buy it. Yeah, I was gonna
okay,
buy it.
okay.
Yeah.
If it is, I'd be curious to see if it's recolored.
Okay. It was
Uh,
cheap.
out of the absolute editions, yeah, it's one of the more. But the thing is, there's tons of them. There's like how many volumes? And they've like
3 or
made it all
4?
for the
There's like
absolute.
yeah, there should be 3 of them.
My pick is Grant Morrison pick. Surprising no one. My list is a lot of Grant Morrison. It's Doom Patrol. Morrison's Doom Patrol. It's one of those retroactive Vertigo books, but I think it still counts. Is one of my favorite books of all time. Specifically, the stuff that Grant Morrison does with like Danny the Street, and just the concepts that they work with there, are so good. There's the painting, the painting that ate Paris is that couple issue arc in it, where it's Mr. Nobody and like the what is it, the cult of Dada? Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, I love Dada art, so throwing that into a comic and making the comic Dada in a way is just it's so good. I just love everything about it. It's such a me book that I'm so happy that I finally bit the bullet a couple years back and read it. And yeah, I love this book so much.
Super job. Is Swamp Thing Killing the Children going to be a Vertigo book or a Boom book? It's a Marvel book.
They need to get on Pallys next year.
Yeah. My number one answer is actually really easy for me, but I don't think many people will have read this. It's Unknown Soldier.
Oh.
Yeah. This book, I didn't understand what non-Big Two books really were. And I assumed that this was just a hero in DC that I had never heard of. I didn't realize that, this is a whole other ball game. And that this character, the series does have a legacy, but it's not always the same character. And so the version of Unknown Soldier that I read is from 2008. It's written by Joshua Dessart, who's, I don't know where he's at. And Alberto Ponticelli did the art.
Oof.
It's brutal. It's heartbreaking. It's a story about a guy, about Uganda, a war in Uganda, and a man who bandages his face looking like Hush and is just trying to help. He's just trying to end this violence in Uganda. It's not even a war, it's just violence. It's awful violence. This book was actually nominated for an Eisner. I feel like nobody read it. It's incredible. It's an incredible series. Please go read it. I want to read this again.
It looks like Joshua Dysart's coming out with a Bad Idea book next year with David Lapham on art.
Oh, wow.
And Bill Sienkiewicz also.
Wow.
Yeah, called Habitat. TBD, released 2026. He
really is an amazing writer. He really is. I think people should try that. I know it's old, but Matt Fisher with the 5 spot. Bro, I thought you didn't have money for super chats. I don't want you to do this. I want you to take that 5, bro. I want you to eat. I want you to make sure you eat every day. Okay?
You check the couch cushions. He's good.
He says, painting that 8 Paris is one of my favorite storylines ever and definitely my favorite Doom Patrol story. Matt, thank you so much. In all seriousness, thank you so much for your contributions all year round. You've been incredible. Thank you.
I also wanted to shout out that Disart also did a book called Banana Number
I
One.
know I'm seeing that too.
This is a bad idea, another bad idea book, and it's a banana in space. Also with it looks like it's Kevin McGuire on art and Rico Renzi as a colorist.
Like all red cover too. 7-foot banana.
Yeah.
This is interesting.
What the fuck?
It's fucking stupid.
July 20th. That's when it came out. Maybe a bad idea, something to look into a little more closely coming next year.
That's probably a bad idea.
Yo, we had a contact and I feel like they went cold.
That's a bad
They
idea.
sure did.
It's a weird company.
Common experience, unfortunately, in comic books. All right, so the predictions. Let's get into it.
Yes.
Now, what we're going to start with is the predictions that we made in 2024 about how 2025 would go. Okay? And I have not only our answers, the three of us, but I also have Kale's.
Mm.
And so together, we're going to determine who won the prediction game for 2025. Here we go. Will DC announce a reboot of their comics line? Everybody said no. Obviously, that did not happen.
I'm on the board.
We
Let's
are
go.
all on the board.
Well, I am too, but
Will Robert Downey Jr. appear in Fantastic Four? Now, we all know that did not happen.
Nope.
But who said yes?
Oh no.
Marco said yes. Tyler said yes.
no, I didn't. I probably did.
Kale said yes. Sean said yes.
Oh, okay.
So we
We
all
all-
fucked up.
Oh.
None of us got points
All
there.
right.
Thank
Still, I'm
God.
still in it. I'm still in it.
One's all
bro.
around.
We're going to have fun with this. Will there be an absolute DC event?
Ooh.
We all said no.
Okay.
Oh,
And
good.
we're all
Okay.
correct.
Nice.
Absolute
Good job.
Evil and that crossover with Wonder Woman Batman do not count.
Okay.
Here's a big one. Will Doctor
Oh.
Doom die at the end of Marvel's Doom event? At the time, we didn't know what it was called. Doctor Doom did die
Yeah.
at the end of One World Under Doom. But who said he would? Kale said no.
Oof.
Marco said yes.
Oh, get the fuck out.
Sean said no.
Ooh.
Tyler said yes.
Oh, we're doing it, boy.
Because there's a movie
We are
coming
in.
out. Marvel loves their dead characters for when their movies come out.
We are in it. So right now, if I'm correct, we all have 3 and Kale has 2.
No, you don't have 3.
Oh, do I
You
not?
said
I'm
no.
sorry.
You said no on this last one.
Okay, yeah. So I'm at 2.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
at
yeah.
2 and you guys are at 3.
Yeah, yeah.
What superhero movie will you enjoy most in 2025?
Oof.
There were various options. Now, Tyler said Superman. I think that's accurate, right?
Yeah. Yeah. It was close between Thunderbolts, but I think at the end of the day, it's Superman. Yeah.
Marco, what was your favorite superhero movie of 2025?
Fantastic Four.
Okay, that is what you said.
Yes. Let's go.
I said Fantastic Four. That was absolutely my favorite of 25. Kale said Superman. If he saw it, I'm sure it was his favorite. I actually don't know if he saw
Okay.
it. So I don't know what you guys want to do about that one.
I'd say it's all a wash.
Yeah, we got a point. We all got a point.
I see Superman. I'm like, I think Kale would like that, especially
Yeah,
in
same.
comparison to the others.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
You like Fantastic Four more than Captain America?
100%.
Mhm.
Because even though Captain America was awesome, Fantastic Four hit me in my feels. I saw that movie twice. I cried.
You like it more than
Kirby,
Superman?
man. Absolutely.
Yeah,
More than that
yeah.
fucking music that James Gunn
You don't like
uses.
the crab boys? What is it? The
Well, no,
crab joys?
no,
Huh?
fuck them. But I did love the movie. I just didn't love it as much as FF. Will Mark Miller
Ooh.
write for Marvel or DC in 2025?
Gotta be
So the official answer is no, he didn't.
He did not.
not.
But what did we say?
No.
Tyler said yes.
Damn.
Marco said no.
Oh, thank God.
Marco's in the lead.
Yes.
Sean said no.
Okay.
And Kale said yes.
Ooh.
So if I'm right, I have Marco leading at 5, myself and Tyler tied at 4, and
Yeah.
Kale at 3.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
okay. What writer, this was crazy. What writer and what artist will step in on Batman after Jeff Loeb and Jim Lee?
Oh wow. Oh yeah, because Fraction wasn't announced at this point.
Right. And we said we would get a point for each correct creator.
I bet you none of us got no points.
Do you want me to give you just the outcome, or do you want to know the creators?
I want to
we
know the
chose?
creators, so I want to know what we were fan casting here.
Okay. So Tyler said, and I actually think this was pretty good. Tyler said Jason Aaron and Raphael Albuquerque.
Okay.
Yeah.
That didn't happen, but I can see why you said it. Marco said Dan Slott and Daniel Semper.
It's so
Big
stupid.
old no.
That's stupid.
Double Dan.
I was in the woods with this one, unfortunately. I said Al Ewing and Jorge Fornes.
Oh, that's a good team though.
That is a good team.
Would have been a decent book, but unfortunately not close. And Kale said Mark Waid and Chris Somney, which was not going to happen. But that obviously is a great creative team.
Yeah.
So nobody got points.
Okay.
Matt Fraction came out of nowhere for all of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That
also
was crazy.
the idea of the new creative team having the same artist, I don't think crossed any of our minds either. So that's fair.
No, Absolute Evil does not count as an event, Kurt. And Robert Downey Jr. was not in the post-credit scene of Fantastic Four.
Dr.
An
Doom
anonymous
was.
individual.
Yeah.
Yeah. They did not get Robert Downey Jr. in that costume for that shit. We're nearing the end, and Marco is winning. He has never won this before. No one but myself ever has won this before.
Solo.
Yeah, solo. Kale and I tied once. Will Diamond cease production as a comics distributor?
I think I said no.
Have they officially ceased production? No. They're still
Absolutely
chugging
not.
along, just very slowly. It is
The
stab in the gut and they're bleeding out.
Yeah.
The correct answer is no. And we all said no.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah. Because man, it's gonna be such a downward crawl.
One last question. It all hinges on this.
Oh, I always get this one wrong.
And I do not have an answer as to who won this. So we will have to talk it out a little bit.
Could be a poll.
Could be a poll. Yeah, that's very valid. Who will be the breakout creator of 2025? Tyler said Cody Ziegler.
Wow.
Did I?
You did.
Interesting. I thought I said someone else. Okay.
Marco said Philip Kennedy Johnson.
Oh.
Good year.
I said Wes Craig. And Kale said Rom V.
Good
Now,
year.
in the case of Rom V, we mutually agreed he had to do, like, New Gods had to be a big deal, like a big ongoing book. He had to have a fire indie book. I believe those were the qualifications. What should we just throw it to a poll, or do you guys want to discuss it?
I think I'm out. And I think you're
Yeah.
out, Sean.
I'm out. I'm
Yeah.
100% out.
Cody Ziegler, he helped co-write Ultimate Incursion, or Ultimate Spider-Man Incursion or whatever.
He did the Deadpool's and Wolverines.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
nothing breakout, unfortunately.
PKJ kept the momentum with Hulk.
Out of everyone here, PKJ is the one got an exclusive too.
I think the answer is PKJ out of these people.
I think so too. Yeah.
So with that being said, Marco wins the prediction game 2025. Congratulations, dude. How does it feel to win?
Yatta!
This is unexpected. I mean, I knew I was going to win, but
the algorithm just needed years of data, and now it'll pull ahead consistently.
AI is too smart.
It's going to my head.
Congrats, dude. I am shocked.
You've
Feels
been
good to be a
dethroned,
winner.
Sean.
I have been dethroned. It's okay though. I like
Not
to
only
see
that,
other
you
people win
tied
from
with
time
me.
to time. I did, but you and I are not the biggest loser.
It's true. It's
In
Kale.
this instance, Kale is.
In fact, it turns out if you lose, you're not on the show anymore. So
You get booted.
yeah.
Yo, Comic Banana Man just gave us $19.99. Wait a second. Are you reaching us from space right now?
No way. Wait, on the PayPal?
on the super chat.
On the super chat. It says, okay. Wow, dude. Thank you so much for celebrating with me.
Why do you look like Yellow Mac Tonight?
The fuck?
Mac Tonight, the old McDonald's, the Moonhead guy who would play on the piano? No, he has Beyond Your Time. Yeah, this is an old reference from Marco.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yo, if somebody has said Dennis Camp, forget about it.
I think we said that Dennis Camp wasn't an option.
Oh, do we have a qualifier for that?
He was an option. It's just that he would have had to have had, like, because he's already writing Ultimates. He would have won because he had to have an event.
An Endgame.
So Dennis Camp would have won if anybody had picked him.
Yeah. I think there was too much of like, oh, he has to do something specific, and it's a little too iffy for me to pick that.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Well, we've got to talk about our predictions for 2026. We got some fun options, fun categories. Let's get into it. We're going to start with Mark Miller. Will Mark Miller work at Marvel or DC in 2026?
Fuck it. Yes. I saw that he might not be exclusive on Netflix anymore. I saw an article about that. So, fuck it. Even if it's like Marvel's Icon series comes back, that still counts.
Yeah, anything under that banner.
Yeah.
Could be a Vertigo book.
Oh,
anything.
no, he ain't doing that. If he comes back, it's at Marvel, I think, if anything. And Marvel seems to want some of their old guns back.
I've calculated the numbers, and they say no.
Okay. All right. I am also going to say no. Will Brian Michael Bendis write an ongoing Avengers or Miles Morales series? Put your money where your mouth is right now.
What is an ongoing in these days?
An ongoing is a book that is not announced with an ending.
Avengers or Miles?
Oh, Avengers or Miles?
Yeah.
Or Miles, specifically.
Oof. Damn, the Avengers just throw me off.
And you're saying specifically Miles?
Yes.
I don't think he's gonna do a Miles book. I think that is well-trod territory for him, and I think he's happy giving that character to the new generation.
Mm.
But Avengers,
that's the one I'm caught up on. Dude, fuck it. Yes. Yes to Avengers specifically. Can I get double points if I get that?
Nope.
Nope.
Damn, okay.
Pat on the back, sure, that's about it. I'm gonna say no.
I'm also saying no. Will Armageddon, Marvel's next event, suck?
Okay, so let's say, will it be on par with One World Under Doom? Is that
No. Will it suck?
suck is strong?
Will we be disappointed? And remember, we have numbers. We have Marco's data. So if you say you think it will suck, for example, but your reviews say otherwise, that is what we will go by.
No, I don't think it'll suck.
Oh, that's an interesting challenge. I'm gonna say yes, it'll suck, and
Wow.
we will have to do, but then we have to do it. We
And
have
it-
to like read it week to week, and we have
We
to.
will.
Yeah, we will. It's an
Yeah.
event. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
So you think it's going to suck?
I think it's gonna be booty.
All right. I say it's going to be awesome. So Tyler and I say no. Marco says yes.
Ooh, Marco's gonna be a one and done champ. It sounds like.
Here's one that I'm very curious about. Will Marvel announce a continuation of the Ultimate Universe beyond Endgame?
Ooh,
Are they fucking liars?
I already know they're liars. So yes.
Okay.
I think. Well, okay, hold on. Does it have to be a continuation of what's currently happening in the Ultimate Universe, or could it be Ultimates? Like the Ultimate Universe is back, but maybe there's some of the old Ultimate stuff in there too.
It has to continue it cannot be any kind of reboot or anything like that. It could have elements of other things like you're suggesting, I guess, but it has to be who we've been engaging with and what they've been doing. It has to be a follow-up.
The money doesn't lie, so I say yes, there will be more Ultimates that we will find out. I don't know if it'll come out next year, but we will find out about it.
Guys, I have the winning answer here from the future. It's just yes.
Oh, we still use paper?
Wow.
In the future, yeah, trees.
Okay.
We're using coal.
In the future, yeah, trees.
Yeah.
Actually, that's surprising, to be honest.
Will Paul?
Wait, you didn't answer, Sean.
Oh, the answer is no.
Okay.
Will Paul get powers?
That's a good one. No.
I think the better question is, will Paul die? No, he's not getting powers.
I want it so fucking bad. I want Paul to get powers so bad. And Marvel likes to troll just enough to where I think this could happen. But I am going to say no.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things where Paul comes back years from now from some future writer and brings him back to piss people off. I think he dies before he gets powers again.
He better not die.
I
need
hope
Paul.
so. Yeah.
Common Sense with $4.99. I predict Imperial Comics will last more than 50 issues. You pals have an interview with Dan Abnett. Marvel have their all-in era post-Armageddon. Okay.
I think 50 issues is a little... That's a lot to ask for in the year 2026. But I like those other two things. I would like to talk to Dan Abnett, and I would like for Marvel to have their all-in move.
I think that's going to happen.
I think no's across the board for that.
Oh, shit.
Including the Dan Abnett interview. I'm shutting it down. No.
Let's get a wheel spin in here.
Okay.
Let's do it. You guys having a good time, chat? How we feeling?
Ooh, revelation. Who's got another revelation?
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Spin it again. Spin it again.
Yeah.
Okay, we already did it. It's fine. Oh, it stopped revelation again. Okay. And it stopped revelation again. Okay.
Yo, stop stopping it there, dude.
Oh, Marco's minute.
Oh.
All right. A Marco's minute on how great Mark Miller's comics are.
Dude, Mark Miller, I feel like is able to find the emotional core to a lot of. I feel like a lot of his books tackle an emotional core, and sometimes that emotion is anger. It's violence.
Sometimes.
It's the expression of those bigger feelings in ways that aren't always savory. And so for that reason, I feel like he's uh, talented to be able to communicate that to us, and he works with such great creators that the way he's able to also direct the those books are, I think, also impactful. I'm trying to remember the last.
Trying to remember a book.
I'm trying to remember.
You haven't said the name of one book.
I'm trying to remember like recent ones. I'm not trying to use like older ones. Like obviously he has. Damn, what's the one I really like?
Obviously, he has.
All
Doesn't
right.
say a book.
I don't remember it. I don't remember any recent one that he has put out.
Name
but
a book.
He is such a talent. The ultimate.
You just snuck that in
Wow.
literally at the second mark.
A whole minute to talk about a writer, and you named exactly one of their books at the last second you could have.
Comics Joe says word salad. That wasn't even word salad. That was
Yo.
word vomit.
Yeah, that was word nonsense.
Civil
What
War.
was
You
the-
couldn't just You couldn't just talk about Civil War for a bit.
I wasn't trying to like do the old ones. I was trying to do new ones.
Huck.
I'm trying. Ambassadors was one I was thinking of.
Wow. MP, thank you, MP. Huge shout out with the 20 spot. Despite current Marvel slump, this year I got more into Marvel, especially because of the pals. Red Fraction's Hawkeye, Disassembled, Secret War, House of M, Civil War, and currently New Avengers and Brubaker's Cap. Thank you.
Wow, that's good.
Fraction's
We're gonna
Hawkeye.
wait.
Yeah, Fraction's Hawkeye has a real special place in my heart. I love that book with every fiber of my being. And you are reading like literally just like the stew of Marvel comics right now. Nice hearty stew. I'm looking at this. I'm like, I wouldn't mind reading that right now. Oh, I would read that right now.
Like, I wish I could just start from Disassembled and work
Yeah.
my way. That's like a dream of mine to be able to do. But if I can't do it for the show, it feels like I'm wasting my time.
Yeah,
Which it's a weird place to be at, but like I want to figure out a way to, yeah, that'll be a 2026 project.
MP, let me know if you get to Secret Warriors.
Oh God, so
Nobody ever talks about that, and I love that book. Remember Shield? Did you like Shield?
I loved Shield. Yeah.
Shield was great. Da Vinci, hell yeah.
Yep. Who will win DCKO?
Oh,
We've all talked about it. We've talked about it. Now it's time to put it down right now. Who's gonna win DCKO?
I'm still going with my pick originally. It's Lex Luthor. I've always been on Team Lex.
Wonder Woman.
Superman.
Okay, those are the three options, really.
Yeah. Yeah. And if it's none of those, then fuck it. None of us get a point. But
Shield
it's,
facts.
it's
I mean,
probably going to be one of those.
the only other option would be what, Zatanna?
I think Aquaman is in there.
You think he
think
makes it
he's
that
in there.
far?
I mean, if we're talking about who's after those three, yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I'm thinking of the
Yeah.
bracket still in my head though, so that's where.
Oh, I can't
yeah.
envision that. Chat, I see a lot of different options from chat. Superman, Zatanna, Lex. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna regret the Lex thing probably.
I don't
Robin.
see it.
Here's
don't see it.
here's my pitch for Lex. Ready? Man of Tomorrow. He's kind of a good guy in that. He's going to be teaming with Superman in a way. I think we get some corporate movie synergy, and that seems to be a Lex-centric movie. I think there's going to be a real focus on Lex in comics going forward.
Mr. Negative does make a good point. Aquaman is the only one who swept. That's true. I want to vote for him, but I'm not going to. Someone said Cyborg. Marak Oscuro, you bugging, bro.
Yo, get out of
Cyborg,
here.
No,
Cyborg ain't winning shit. You want to know what Cyborg's winning? Cyborg is winning, hey, I'm the only black member of the Justice League Award. That's the award
Whoa.
Cyborg is winning.
Mr. Terrific.
Oh, yeah. Well, all right. Fair enough.
They're all
Actually, he
Justice
has.
League,
Mr. Terrific has more of a prominent profile than Cyborg right now.
especially right now.
That's true.
If
Yeah,
we were a breakout
hopefully-
character, Mr. Terrific probably would have won this year.
Mark Miller will win DCKO. Oh, shit.
It's gonna be
Yeah,
Annabelle.
That's funny.
Annabelle's gonna win.
Yo,
Could-
that's
could be.
right.
Could be. Will Matt Fraction's run on Batman end in 2026?
No. I think he's got a story to tell.
Oof.
And
Just
they
for
gotta,
clarity, an announcement of it ending does not count. It has to actually end.
okay. Yeah. They gotta make up lost time for all that hush.
Is there a hush question on this, Sean?
No.
No. Okay, I was gonna say it will hush finish in 2026. This is a tough one. So that would be 12 more issues, potentially. What are we at? No. I think he goes through the year. I don't think we see him anywhere else. I think it's just kind of his only thing, but I think he goes through. Yeah.
I'm also a no. For what it's
I'm
worth.
thinking, honestly, for him, I think he makes the 30 around there.
It's a good run. I can see that.
Will Grant Morrison
Ooh.
write anything for DC or Marvel in 2025 or 2026? Excuse me.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes. Because I think, no, I'm just going to say yes. I'm not going to say my reason. I'm not going to give you guys reasoning.
What do you say, Marco?
Damn, I want to say no, but that was such a confident yes from Tyler. No, I'm gonna say no. I don't think so. Damn, all my answers have been no so far.
You lock it in?
Lock it in.
Okay.
So Tyler said yes. Marco said no. I will say no.
Lock it
I'll
in?
say no. Yeah, locked
Right.
in.
I say yes because I think they will write something for the Superman Spider-Man crossover.
Okay.
Just
that's
for
valid.
how big Superman is to Grant Morrison.
And if that happens, you will absolutely get a point.
That counts.
Because that would count.
That counts.
Absolutely. Virtual Reality Fitness says, I believe Hickman will retire
Oh.
in 2026.
I don't think he would ever finish retirement either.
Why? Hickman, that's funny. Hickman's probably what, like mid 40s? That dude has got another
No.
20 years.
He's
No?
more than that. He's like in his like coasting phase. He's in his like Shinsuke Nakamura phase right now.
No, come on, bro. Don't do that to Hickman.
He's like, he's coasting. He has the jobs that he does and he does them well. Well, besides that one.
I think Hickman's gonna cook in 26. How about that shit?
Hey, if that's your prediction, that doesn't count towards predictions. You want to do a little side prediction? Go ahead.
little side pot.
I did like Imperial, but then there's no follow up from Hickman from Imperial, so that's where I feel like it's weird.
Silhouette said he's 53. Okay. All right. Fair enough. I could still see him going 20 years. I mean, shit.
Yeah.
Why
I
not?
think Claremont still writes shit, like.
Yeah. Mike says, I think Hickman will not give us a hit in 2026. I want to be proven wrong. Do we want to do that? Do we want to add that on?
No, just do whatever you had already.
All right. Well, the last one is who will be the breakout creator
Okay.
of 2026? We do it every year.
Oh, I've been thinking about this one.
As you
Chris
should, because
Condon.
I haven't. Oh, okay.
Had the indie book, is on the Vertigo announcement docket. I think it's only a matter of time that we get some bigger name DC pushes, and I think I'm trying to remember if he some of those new what is it those new next level books. I forget if he's on one of them, but if not, then I think he's going to get added to that list. I think his star is on the rise.
I don't know what to do because that's the exact same answer that I came in with, Chris Condon.
That's what I said too.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
I can break the thing here. I'm gonna go with Tony Fleeks.
Oh,
We know he's doing Deathstroke. We'll see if he does anything else. Everyone seems to like Farrell and his work. I think he was my pick 2 years ago, but
Yeah.
let's go Tony Fleeks again this year.
Ultimate X-Men is the other one he's doing. Chris Condon.
Wolverine.
Oh, Wolverine's right. Yeah.
Okay. So, are we locked in?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So 2 Chris Condon, 1 Tony Fleeks.
I mean, hey, if Tony Fleeks has a bigger year than Chris Condon, then I beat both of you.
Well, do we want to add any caveats?
I think both of those creators are relatively up and coming enough where we'll know it when we see it.
Yeah, I agree with that. I was gonna think if we wanted to do an artist,
Oh,
but I didn't have one off the top of my head.
I mean, if you want to choose an artist, go for it.
you want to do it like a separate question? Breakout artist? Split it up?
Oh, we can do that.
Yeah,
If
so
you want.
we did breakout writer. Okay, yeah, this spices it up for another year.
It's hard with artists though because they can only generally work on one book at a time. So like that individual book has to be fire.
I got my pick.
Go for it.
Danny.
Oh,
I think Batwoman. That's why I can't pick Greg Rucka, but I think Batwoman will be a huge book.
Okay.
And I assume a Sherman, Hayden Sherman doesn't count.
We just
It's
one
already-
You
best.
could count, but you're gonna have to really justify that pick as breakout.
No, I don't have. Name of
It's so
artists.
hard with artists.
Maria Menez. I'm gonna do Jorge Corona.
Okay.
Gonna be doing art with Scotty, that Lobo book. I think that's gonna be fire, and they just came off of some Transformer stuff, so
This is so hard. Fuck.
like
Sorry.
I was gonna shout out some answers from the whatchamacallit,
Yeah.
the chat. Shoop says Genoa Lindsay. Munster James Heron on Demon.
It'd have to be like a big critical hit.
Yeah, true. Matias Vergara.
I'm gonna go with Carmen Carnero.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, if that Iron Man really slaps, then yeah.
Yeah. And that's yeah.
Gavin on the Flash too is big.
Oh my God! What the fuck? Of course.
He's too
Of
close to us.
course.
He's too close to us.
I'm repping Gavin. Fuck
I
it.
think Gavin's
Nice.
a good ass pick.
That's a good pick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm repping Gavin. Gavin, whether you can hear me now or not, don't fucking let me down, dude. Don't fucking let me down. You better draw your ass off. You better put your
He already
whole
is.
ass into the Flash.
More
Get
of
it
it.
done.
Man,
All of it.
Gavin would have won this year, I think. I think it's been a breakout year for Gavin. Because the announcement of the Flash is big enough, even though it didn't come out. But he went from like Superman tie-in movie book to JSA and Birds of Prey to having a Flash announcement. Like, nothing against the Superman stuff. Like, I think it's great. But the idea of like a movie IP tie-in book to mainline Flash book in a year.
But I think
pretty big.
the title has to be like yes, Birds of Prey, but that wouldn't have made the book for a Kelly Thompson, like
Right.
Absolute Wonder Woman did, and then similarly for JSA, like Jeff Lemire on that. I guess with Jeff Lemire on that, but I don't know. I feel like the next
Jeff
Flash
Lemire's
is
had bigger books.
I feel like the next level up is the Flash and like one of those, core Justice League kind of situations. That makes a lot of sense.
Flash is as close to the Trinity as you can get without being Trinity.
But it has to come out.
Yeah.
Gotta wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta wait.
That's why I think saying him now is cheating because we know it's coming out.
Well, it's coming out, but is it gonna be peak?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so. I think it will be.
Oh, Luna pick with the 199. 2026 is Stephanie Phillips' year.
I think that's a good pick.
Hell yeah.
It's a good pick.
It's a good pick. Yeah, it's a great pick. It was Hayden's year. Yes, it was absolutely Hayden Sherman's year.
Yeah.
If someone would have said breakout and they had Hayden, they would have won.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Dennis Camp and Hayden were clearly the breakout stars of this year.
Oh my God.
Yeah, easily.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, Harry Potter Obama joined us.
Sorry?
What's
That
up?
still
Happy
makes me
holidays
laugh
to
every
you.
time.
It's a great name. HJM Jr., we answered you, brother. He asked, who are you looking forward to interviewing this coming year? We talked about that.
Grant,
Um,
if we can.
Yeah. Lemire.
I want Bendis, but also Dennis Camp.
Yeah.
So we owe one more wheel spin. And then we're going to by the way, I can't wait to see the results of these predictions because I'm coming for my crown back, Marco.
It'd be a mighty hill to climb, I'll tell you that. A mountain, Marco's mound, might argue.
Oh, I just moved back. Damn it, it was water. You can drink.
Let's
Oh,
go.
thank fuck,
It's
yes.
a little late in the show for that, but you can drink.
Yo, the coffee up here, delicious.
Canadian coffee?
Canadian coffee, gotta love it. All right, so we got 3 more things to do. Quickly, gotta shout out the rest of the wonderful pals who make this all possible. Thank you to Amin, the Almighty Perez, Houston Century Kid Murphy, Peter, Living Lightning Electrics, Young Dende, Fey Fighter DeWoody, Shalom, Paladin Warburg, Cosmic November, Carter the Owl, Shogunate, Steve Swarm Canaris, Scripture, the Wardens of the Word, Jack of Some Trades, Cloutier, Chris, The Cure, Coleman, Emperor MD Johnny, Joel Justice, Mad Max Pliskin, Jack Grimmy, and Ghost Trick. And joining the Palsverse, long-awaited rejoining with a new origin. The first time ever.
What?
Reboot.
This has never happened before. Reboot. Origin reboot. For Adam, the Soulless Smith. Now, before I start, Adam, I hope you enjoy this. I was in a place when I wrote this.
Oh, no.
It's different. Hopefully you enjoy it. My name is Adam Smith. You don't know me. There's not a soul in this world who does. I'm nobody. I used to be someone. I had a wife, beautiful children, a job I loved. People used to say I was the happiest person they knew, and it was true. I really did love my life. Don't get me wrong, my family's fine, the job exists, and I'm alive. No, my story is much sadder and stranger than that. And the worst part, I did this. I chose this for them, for you. I saved every single person on the planet from annihilation, and I'm the only person who knows about it, or me. I realize that sounds crazy, so let me explain. Every year, Lori and I load up the van with our kids, Evie and Cassie, and our dog Rush, and take off to the cabin by the lake. We worked so hard to afford this, so we made sure to get out there every year. The kids loved it too. I can still remember their faces while they played in the water. Some of the best moments of my life happened by that cabin. I'm not sure how I classify what I'm about to tell you. I was throwing the ball around with Rush while Lori put the kids to bed. I was thinking about the life that I have and how precious it is. Just one of the lucky ones, you know? Right then, this beam of light hit me from over top. It was powerful. It brought me to my knees. Rush ran over and leapt into my arms, not worried for even a second about his own life. I've never had a better friend. Suddenly, Rush and I are being pulled up by the light. It was almost like an elevator made of pure light, but it moves faster than anything humanly possible. It's nauseating, and both Rush and I lost our dinners on the ground of the ship we were beamed up into. Standing before us was something. It looked human, but off. The idea of man, but lacking reality. Uncanny valley in the flesh. It told me its name, and while I can't pronounce it or write it, it sort of sounds like Kevin, so we'll go with that. Kevin asked me to explain human life to it. I spoke for what felt like hours, telling it about the beauty of the world, of people, of community, and family. Kevin could not understand what I described because Kevin's species doesn't feel. They procreate, they live and die just like we all do, but they don't experience emotions. They don't have love. Kevin proposed a mind meld where we'd be able to see into each other's memories as if we'd lived those moments. I agreed, and what I experienced next changed my life. I saw Kevin's world. 1,000 words could never describe its beauty. It was life unperverted by pollution, greed, war, all the bad things that we're all dealing with here. There were colors I'd never seen, things I could never have imagined. It was immaculate. Meanwhile, Kevin experienced my life on Earth as me. He felt what I felt. He felt for the first time. He coveted my life, my ability to feel, and he did not want to let it go. That's when he showed me the destructive power of his race. Through the mind meld, I saw how fiercely they defend themselves, with weapons no human has ever even conceived of, let alone ready to defend against. Kevin put it to me plainly. Either I agree to let him replace me, steal my life, my family, my job, everything I love, or he would launch an attack against Earth. If he died, his people would know, consider his death an attack against them, and send their army to annihilate us. I was angry. The kind of impotent rage you feel when you know you're in a situation you can't talk or fight out of. So you have to shove your ego down. You have to submit. All I could do was choose. And I chose my family. I chose you. I paid for my happiness by having to give my life up to an alien. And I continue to pay every day. See, my name is Adam Smith, but you don't know me. You can't know me. Whatever Kevin did, it made it so that no one can ever remember who I am. I talk to people, and as soon as I'm gone, they forget me. I'm a ghost in the world. I'm soulless. I'm writing this because I won't be this way forever. I will find a way to steal my life back from Kevin, and I want to document for the world to know what happened to me. And hey, if I fail, you won't remember reading this anyway, so I might as well try. Thank you, Adam Smith, for joining the Palsverse, and best of luck with that soul situation.
Adam Smith in the chat.
He's got the same dog as Mega Man.
Yeah, I clocked that too.
Yeah,
I got a friend who
That's
has
cool.
a dog named Rush.
That's nice. I like that that the twist with like I'm documenting this. Gotta see if I could track my way back. That was cool.
Thank you. Thank you. The last thing we got to do before we free you all is play the GOAT game.
Let's go.
Just a quick reminder, if you want an origin of your own, make sure that you join us on Patreon. That's the only way to get it. Join the Palsverse tier or higher, gets you a nickname and a shout out on this show and an origin just like that one. So thank you guys for listening. Let's play the GOAT game. Thank you, Adam. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Ooh, it's a
Appreciate you.
Sean Solo episode.
Hey.
Oh snap!
Oh shit, Chubby Ray's with us. Chubby Ray Comics
yeah.
says Merry Christmas, pal. So good to see you, bro. Oh man, happy you're here.
Hey, I watched you on I've not met you, but I've watched you on the show Sean's been on at Near Mint. Fun stuff.
Yeah. Chubby Ray's a good brother. Great channel. People should subscribe.
He shouted out the Tom Taylor Nightwing run. I'm also a fan.
Oh. Yeah.
On the Near Mint best of stuff. All right. Sean, you're gonna have to talk about
Jean Grey. Jean Grey?
Next best, the Century, Sean. Why is the Century
Oh, nice.
Wow.
the greatest of all time? That is a Christmas gift for you.
Holy
You can
shit,
do
I get to
45
talk.
minutes on this if you want.
Yeah, dude, you're not joking either.
This is
I got the Century.
This might be number 2 for like arguments you could have outside of Jean Grey.
I'm so happy about that. Cool. All right, here I go.
It's out of 300 options. You snagged Century.
That's insane.
Robert Reynolds, aka the Sentry, is often compared to Superman, but here's the difference. Superman is a flawless character. The Sentry comes with the Void. Everything the Sentry does right, the Void does wrong. So here's a secret. The Void is both the greatest hero and villain of all time. Who has to contend against themselves in order to protect the world from devastation? The Sentry does. The Sentry is a hero who dealt with mental illness right before our eyes. He is so powerful that he went toe to toe with the Hulk in a standstill, and it took all of the Avengers and the Nornstones to bring down the Void when the Sentry was no more and they were left to deal with the evil of the Void. But the Sentry is the great. Yeah, there you go.
You could do more if you wanted to.
I wish I could have. I wish I could have. Let me get the poll up.
Let's go. And while you do that, Bubbly Dreams, Celsius from Zimbabwe. Love the channel. What up?
Zimbabwe use Celsius?
Probably. Everywhere else but the US does, I think. Last Young Renegade, you're great at evoking dread and determination, Sean. Great job.
Oh, thank you so much. That's really nice of you.
Hey, Jesse and the Juggernaut. Sentry. Oh, popped up. Sentry in the streets, Void in the sheets. Hey.
Near wants to know who's pal of the year.
You're the pals of the year.
That was my thought. I feel like definitely this year you guys are the pals of the year.
We got pals doing shows outside the channel. We got post pals. We got pre pals. We got community book clubs. For all I know, y'all are doing more work than I am. So, shout out to you.
Big ups. Big ups.
They do 8 hours of post pals, dude. We start crying when we're 3.5 deep on this show.
The logistics involved as well that you guys put together, manage it, because they're working across time zones. We're all on the East Coast. That's fine.
Well, we used to work off time zones a lot.
Well, that's true.
That just sucked.
That's
I
true.
love Kale, but that part sucked.
Yeah. The
He'd
first
agree.
thing we did once Kale said he wasn't going to be on the show anymore, was like, cool, we got better times now.
Yeah.
Oh,
On
shit,
8 p.m.
wait, we can do whatever we want?
Yeah.
We can just meet on Monday? What?
Yeah.
Harry Potter Obama, when Sean speaks, it's like narration in 300 part 1. Powerful emphasis. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, dude. I love compliments like that. Shub says, I would love to hear Sean's story ideas. I mean, you do whenever I do these origins. Now, obviously I'm not sharing my story ideas for stuff outside of this, but rest assured I have better.
You got your own power fantasy somewhere, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Isaac Tracy says, would you guys be interested in covering Immortal Iron Fist and the Immortal Weapons by Matt Fraction and Ed Brubaker? Of course, yeah. That's great stuff. I haven't read all that.
I never read the Immortal Iron Fist stuff.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
No, that's a lie. I read at least the first 2 issues.
What a year for this show. Oh my God, look who's here. Max Appleman. Dude, it's great to see you. Another near mint regular. I want to win a Pally too. Also, Sean, are you starting your Piano Pals channel soon?
Piano
Max,
Pals keeps the alliteration, so I'm down with that.
I do like that. I've told you, I can't play my piano without the proper motivation. And on this channel, I don't like to flex. So I put up the green screen. I don't show off to the pals because that's wrong.
Wow.
But on Near Min and every other channel, I like to flex.
You playing the piano is going to be your backflip.
Yeah.
Honestly, probably more attainable than the backflip.
Like 3 chords.
At this point.
3 chords.
At this point.
You already had the piano, so.
I have it and I can play it.
Yeah.
So it's really just about, do I want to? Do you guys motivate me to? Super Job, you are great. You're all great. You guys are the real MVPs. You're the people that make this show possible and make it so fun to do. What would this show be without chat? Oh, we've done it before. It wasn't great. It wasn't this. It wasn't as fun.
It was okay.
It was okay. We had some listeners, but this shit right here, this is where it's at. And you guys make it fun every week. I have had a year. And every single week, this is what keeps me going. I really, really love this. So thank you. I really appreciate all of you. I can't believe how great this year has been. It makes me look forward to 2026, and that is great because I'm not looking forward to anything else in 2026. So thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for all your contributions, all the love and support. Thank you.
Thanks to yous guys.
And here's to an even better 2026.
Hell yeah. Shub, you want me to die?
I just read that.
What? Shub said, Sean, what about for 10K? You eat a cup of ice cream. Unless you have
Yo.
the type of allergy that kills you and not the one that gives you really bad stomach aches, then don't do that. Well, I have the kind that kills me.
Yeah,
So-
at minimum is bubble gut season. Minimum.
That's not even what I wish that was what happens. I have the type that just kills me.
Damn.
The one that gives me the bad allergies. So I won't be doing that, Shub. But hopefully 10K is in our future in 2026. Yes, Logan caught my Cat Williams reference. Thank you for listening deeply. Max Appleman says, I left my 4 kids behind to spend more time with this channel. Thanks to you guys. 4 kids? You got
Damn.
4 mouths to feed? You better get to work.
Damn.
You better get out in the streets.
You left them behind? Jeez.
You better get out in the streets and play that guitar, Max.
I
Go get
gotta
him.
go pick up a comic book podcast real quick. I'll be right back.
Logan says, I'm happy to have discovered you guys this year. I can't always watch live, but I try to watch the replay. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, Logan. I appreciate that. Appreciate you all. You've been amazing. You are free now. Enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your life. It's worth it. Thank you. We'll see you in 2026. Well, we'll see you on Tuesday for the Vertigo Swamp Thing Book Club. Be
Yes.